What's up, chat? Welcome. How everybody doing? What up, Benji? How goes it, famo? Ugh. I've been on a nice little daily grind. I got a nice rotation going of stuff. So I'm just finishing this candy bar. So I'll be real with y'all, there's nobody on this banner I want. So I've kind of just been stocking up. As you can see in the top corner. I'm doing a lot of boss fights. Knocking out all these trounce domains, I'm sorry. For the week. And then there's actually, I didn't know there was a catalyst type item that lets you switch some upgrade materials. Thought you had a haircut? No, it's just behaving. Yeah, because as I was doing the boss fights, I was getting materials to upgrade some of my talents, and then realized it was giving me the wrong ones. Then I found out there's a way to swap them. I'm still learning a lot, but today we're gonna finish off Arlecchino's story quest, and then we're gonna jump into the Archon quest. I really wanted to finish the Archon quest on the last stream. Not the Archon quest, the story quest, but I was so goddamn tired after we finished Farina's. I felt bad because Farina's took a little while. Have you checked the newly characters? Do they have newly characters? No, I don't think I did. No, I'm a little... Oh, fine. Figure out what Firmine is hiding. What did I miss? Oh, it's here? Is it back here? Oh no, it's in this area, okay. But I know Firminate's up top. It's not. Alright, I'm wrong. Who are you?
You're back! Oh, and you've brought some friends with you this time.
Hello, my name's Linny. I grew up in the House of the Hearth. And you are?
Hi, Linny. I'm also a child of the House of the Hearth, just like you.
Alright, I've seen this I've seen her in all the Arlecchino's just like anime trailer thing.
You can call me Clairvy.
Clairvy?
It's nice to meet. Does that name ring any bells, Linny?
No, not at all. That's not a name we have on our roster, I'm sure of it.
Alright.
What I'm not sure of, though, is how she managed to sneak in.
Is this a flashback type thing?
She must be the phantom child Father's been searching for. From the looks of it, I'm guessing you were the one that found her, Fremine. You, haven't told Father.
No, I haven't told anyone. I've just been keeping her hidden.
For how long?
Uh-oh.
About
Half a month!
now.
So ever since we got to Poisson, then, do you have any idea what you're doing?
What the
I know
fuck?
what I'm doing.
Really? Because from where I'm standing, it looks like you're hiding.
There's a character named Flynn straight up or farming like Genu.
If Father
Oh
finds
god.
out about this, everyone involved is going to be punished.
Well, you know, Genshin does have a severe lack of cool male characters, so I'm here for it.
You know the rules of the house, Fremine. I know you do. Father doesn't tolerate any form of betrayal. So why are you...
I've thought it through. And I just can't hand her over like that. Linny,
Uh-oh.
don't you remember last year? Sheplo nearly died after getting poisoned during that one mission. He wasn't able to get back before the poison started taking effect, and not a single person was there to help him. That night, while I was sleeping, I heard a voice telling me to go save him. I opened my eyes,
DPS.
but I couldn't find the source of the voice. I thought maybe I was just hearing things, but I went to look for him anyway.
Hold on a second.
Luckily, I got there with enough time to save his life.
I do have to be careful with what I react to on my channel because my last Genshin stream actually got copyright claimed. I'm assuming because of all the trailers that we watched. Hold on. Yeah. And it's the only Genshin stream I've had that was ever copyright claimed. It says one of the songs that we listened to got us copyright claimed. Yeah, literally it was 2.5 minutes of the stream got the entire stream copyright claimed. Kind of sucked.
That feeling of being haunted, of hearing voices, it's happened many times in the House of the Hearth. I'm sure you've noticed.
So what you're saying is, that was her?
You should switch to Japanese for a meme scene.
Unless there are other spirits roaming around the House of the Hearth, I don't think there's any other possibility. If Clairvy were our enemy, it wouldn't matter whether she was a spirit or an actual child. I would have acted without a second thought, because that's what Father ordered us to do.
Alright, so if this girl is related, actually, like, Arlecchino straight up knows this girl. I feel like this is gonna be a good chance to learn a lot more about Arlecchino. Sup, man? Surprised you're streaming this early. What's up, Sword? Honestly, usually I prefer to stream early. It's just I try to fit in 3 streams a week, and unfortunately, I do have a day job, so it's a little bit harder on the days that I work. Like, if I have the following day off, I'll stream late. I don't necessarily want to, but it's the only way I could fit in another stream. Like, I was supposed to stream on Wednesday. I was gonna stream at this time too. And now we're here today. I canceled my Wednesday stream because I wasn't in the proper headspace.
But she's been living with us, helping us from the shadows all this time. I think that makes her family. I couldn't just hand her over to be dealt with. Not when there's so much we still don't know.
Ooh.
So what's your plan then?
The story quest takes only 3 hours.
Forever. Someone is bound to find out eventually.
Oh, good. No, I hope you're doing well, bro. I am.
I haven't thought that far yet. I don't want to disobey an order from Father, but I also don't want to put Clairvy in danger.
Come with me.
Alright, we're gonna try and speed through this a little bit. 3 hours is kind of long. Especially since we still want to jump into the Dain's quest.
Those two sure care a lot about each other.
Well, they got a funny way of showing it. From where Paimon was floating, it sure seemed like they were about to bite each other's heads off.
No way. They have a really deep bond. I could tell right away, because I also have a friend like that.
She's definitely talking about Arlecchino.
I just don't know how long that kind of bond can last. The darkness in the house runs deeper than you can imagine. No one can get out alive.
I'm sorry, Lenny. I really didn't mean to drag anyone else into the...
Oh, really? You didn't mean to? Because I, for one, wish you did.
Ooh.
You know, when we were
I like
younger,
Lenny.
You didn't call me Lenny. You called me brother, just like Lynette. We grew up together, the 3 of us. We were all orphans, all rescued by Father. Of all the siblings in the House of the Hearth, I think our bond was the closest. Later on, when you started calling me Lenny, I wasn't actually surprised. After all, Lynette and I are related by blood. We've had to depend on each other to survive long before we joined the house.
Lenny,
The darkest and most difficult moments of my life happened before you and I had ever met. I'm sure that's true for you as well. Even so, Fremine, we've stood by each other for all these years now, and to me, That means more than blood.
Chosen family could sometimes run deeper than blood ties. As somebody who as someone who has an issue with family, I get it. Slight spoilers, Venti's aura farming again in 5.8. I need to see Venti do something serious.
People in my life. No one can replace you. So I won't let you face any.
Oh, looks like things are getting kind of heated between Winnie and Fermine.
Alright. Alright. Speed up.
Hey, you two! Hope we aren't interrupting anything. Like a fight. Oh, wait a minute, Fermine. You're not crying, are you? Is everything alright?
Everything's fine.
Well, we're all friends here, right? We've been through so much together, so if there's anything we can do to help, just say the word.
It's just a small family dispute. It's not something our guests should trouble themselves with.
Our guests.
In fact,
What are you getting at, Traveler?
when guests are around,
I don't even know what the traveler said.
families are often on their best behavior. And any disputes are less likely to escalate. That's which I just
We're keeping them under wraps. I get it.
thank you.
That's a lot of text.
I was really hoping to keep you out of it. But even if I could think of some other reason to turn you away, I'm not sure I could convince you.
5.8 story is kind of sad.
Things
Mainly
can turn
focus on
dangerous,
Bennett.
so
Okay.
I promise you this. From now on, I'll protect you like my life depends on it.
Me too.
Well, back to the matter at hand then.
They like us.
If we don't plan on handing Clairvy over to Father, then our only other option is to solve the mystery of her identity before Father is able to track her down. That means finding out where she came from and what she's doing here. Then we can send her on her merry way and pretend like none of this ever happened.
I've tried that already.
And?
Uh-oh.
And nothing. I tried taking her somewhere really far away, but
She just reappears. Alright, so she's a ghost.
she just reappeared.
So she's a ghost. Got it.
She even came with us all the way to Poisson. It seems like wherever the house is, she follows.
Oh, she's a big
Don't know
sweetie.
much about spirits. Do you?
Let's see here. Paimon remembers hearing something like, if you fulfill a spirit's last wish before they died, they'll
Paimon being smart.
whoever's keeping them here and return to the ley lines. Oh, it's just that Paimon doesn't really remember where she heard that, so...
Well, sounds like it's worth a shot. Guess that means we should go ask her about her wish. But
What is it?
Keep me in the loop. Duh.
I need you to promise me that this will stay between the two of us. We're the masterminds behind.
Of course.
Are you talking about Lynette?
Then let's seal the promise just like when we were kids. Fist bump on 3. Ready?
And 6.0 banner first phase films, the one I mentioned earlier. Okay. And Yolan. Wait, what the fuck? Where the fuck did Lynette come from? Look at that face. You thought you could leave me out?
Lynette!
Hilarious.
What a surprise! What brings you here, dear sister?
She's like, you motherfucker.
And, when exactly did you get here?
She's so done as bullshit.
You're an idiot, brother. And you too, Fremine. You 3, Traveler. And you 4, Paimon.
Oh, sorry.
Wait, what did we do?
I've seen Clairvy around the House of the Hearth before. I hadn't seen her in Poisson, so I figured she must not have come with us. I heard you talking about your plan. Rather than steering clear of the situation, I'd rather fully join in.
Oh, that was so funny.
If you don't agree, I'll have no choice but to report everything back to Father. Simple as that.
You're not giving us much wiggle room here, Lynette. Well,
Does she ever?
I guess we're all in this together then. After we talk to Clairvy, we'll figure out our next move. There's no time to lose.
That's gonna be one of those situations where they tried to hide her from Arlecchino when really that would have solved the problem to begin with.
I'm full. Thank you for bringing me this food, you guys.
She said she's full, but the food doesn't look like it's even been touched.
That's right. Based on what I've been able to observe, it doesn't seem like Clairvy can interact with the physical world. Still,
This makes
when
sense.
she's presented with food, she'll always linger around it for a good little while. Maybe, in her mind, she really is eating those things.
Does she know that she has already passed away?
I've tried to ask her, but she didn't answer. My guess is that she's just as confused as we are. Or maybe she couldn't understand the question at all.
Clairvy, if you've got some time, I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Sure.
Good news. Mute Aether and Natlan is no more. Voice actor returning voicing. Okay. Cool. I feel like I heard somebody complain about them swapping back and forth between the silent protagonist and him having lines. And I agree, it should just be one or the other. Either have him have no lines or like make it so it's like a big deal when he actually talks.
Oh, another new friend. Hi, I'm Clairvy. Hello.
Clairvy, how did you join that?
Huh? Isn't it the same for everybody? The knave brings you here and then you can't leave.
Duh?
It's just that your name, it's not on the roster. And I've never seen you before.
The roster? Oh, I get it now. I think there might be some things you don't know about this place. The people in charge.
Ooh.
They're not as nice as they look. They say they keep a roster, but it's not complete. There are a lot of people who aren't on it, and never will be. In this house, some people are family, and other people are just test subjects. Those kinds of people aren't ever going to get a place on the roster, unless it's the roster of people who've been executed.
Bruh.
Ooh,
This is getting dark real
does
fast.
that mean the knave?
She doesn't mean Arlecchino, she means the previous knave, I guarantee it.
Is there anyone that can vouch for you?
Perry, she's my best friend. She's the only one I trust in this place.
Have either of you heard of that name before?
No.
Me neither.
Clairvy, Perry. Neither of those names are on the roster. But it seems like she's telling the truth. Either that, or this kid's already got a bag of tricks bigger than mine.
Relax, Lenny.
Maybe we should try it.
A wish?
It can be anything you want. Just imagine. It's your birthday, you're blowing out the candles, and your wish is...
She's interesting. I'm definitely interested. I don't know how long she's been dead though. Well,
To go outside.
I guess technically I know. I have a range because she was a kid with Arlecchino because we've seen her in the animated short. So
Where the sun can find me.
That's it? Well, that sounds easy enough.
no, it's not.
The darkness in the house runs deeper than you can.
What did she mean by that? Things can't be that simple.
Okay.
Well, I didn't even bother to make a new child's face model. Instead, they just copied and pasted it. Like every NPC that's fucked.
I'll try and find a way to use basic illusory magic to take Clairvy outside and bring her somewhere with sunlight. Lynette, try and find the list of executions that Clairvy was talking about, and see if her name is on it. Fremine, you stay in Poisson. We can't be the only ones who've had run-ins with Clairvy. I need you to collect intel on everything she's said and done.
Understood.
I'll try my best.
What about us? What should we do?
I
Ooh.
really appreciate your willingness to help, but this is a family matter. Let me think. Since Father considers you to
Oh!
be guests, maybe you could stick by her side for a little while.
Ah!
You don't need to do anything except keep up some nice, casual conversation.
So I gotta go hang out with Arlecchino?
Ah, Paimon gets it. You want us to distract her.
I'll give you a magic bird. If Father suspects something, all you need to do is release it when she's not looking, and it'll alert me that something's wrong. Of course, that's only as a last resort. If Father doesn't seem to notice us, there's no need to make... If the worst case scenario happens and we're discovered, just tell Father everything. We're not going to let our guests get punished for our own actions. That's where we draw the line. You too. Okay, this is where we part. Father should be at the beach nearby.
Let's go.
I really hope this goes well. No, it has to go well. That's the only way this can get resolved.
All right, let's go. Say less. I'm excited. Can we make it there in one shot? Oh shit, is that child?
It's the knave and child.
Oh shit.
Hey, aren't you supposed to be in Snezhnaya recuperating? What are you still doing in Fontaine?
Oh, it's you two. I didn't expect to run into you here.
So far, there's only one NPC that doesn't look plain old copy-paste face design. You'll be regretting it after you've done once the truth reveals. Oh?
I was unconscious for quite a while after the fight in the Primordial Sea. After I woke up, I realized I was being taken back to Snezhnaya. And well, I couldn't have that now, could I? Not when I've still got unfinished business here in Fontaine. So, I mustered up all my strength and made the journey back on my own.
Jesus Christ.
What sort of unfinished business are we talking here?
It has to do with Skirk, my master.
Oh?
I really wanted to meet up with her, but by the time I got back, she'd already left.
Skirk, our other girl.
I still have so many questions for her. Without any other leads, all I could do was ask the knave to help me track her down. She must have left behind some traces from her time in Fontaine.
Does his voice sound different? Or am I bugging? By the way, when's next stream? We have a reaction stream on Sunday. It'll be 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Oh, okay, so have you found any clues?
Unfortunately, no. While the House of the Hearth is adept at collecting all manner of intelligence, certain existences can still manage to escape our purview.
I still love how cool she sounds.
Basically, unless Master feels there's a need to meet with me, she's not going to be found.
She's just staring at my soul. Huh?
But that problem has an easy fix. I just need to become stronger, and then...
Paimon thinks you should focus on getting better first.
The worst of it is over. It's all thanks to that one kid from the House of the Hearth. Elwar, I think her name was. She gave me a bunch of random potions to drink.
A war.
They didn't go down easy, let me tell you. Pain and chills all over. But they really did help speed up my recovery. And that's good, because it looks like I really do have to head back this time. The old man's been putting the pressure on me. He sent someone to tell me I'm needed for some sort of project.
Huh.
Project Stuja?
Huh?
Yeah, that's the one. I heard Regrator's involved too. I'm not looking forward to having to listen to all his monologuing, that's for sure. Hey, maybe you could think of a way for me to stay in Fontaine for a little longer.
Uh-oh.
Helping Linny and the others brush up on their fighting skills would be far more interesting. If you and I could spar, that would be even better. I've been waiting for a chance to see you go all out.
He is just like Skirk.
And what a sweet little daydream that is.
Bruh.
But I also have a role to play in all this. I'll be leaving Fontaine shortly as well.
Alright. The damn one Hurley Troll mage in the background.
Besides, considering how little they see fit to step outside the homeland, being called on to return to Snezhnaya by such illustrious dignitaries, what a great honor. Wouldn't you agree?
The sarcasm dripping from her voice.
One I could do without, I'd say.
Is it just Paimon? Or does it kind of seem like
They're casually trash talking their colleagues behind their back. Hilarious!
So, dear guests of the House of the Hearth, to what do I owe the visit?
Right! We're super close to Linny and the others, but we still don't know much about you!
Is that so? Introductions have already been made, have they not?
Oh, well, you see? There's only so much you can learn about someone from a short introduction. At least tell us something a little extra, like, why do you call yourself father?
Hold on 1 second, guys. I gotta say bye. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to say goodbye to the wifey. She's going out for the day. Alright. Where were we?
Good question. I'd also like to know.
The fact that you have to ask tells me our intelligence work has been quite successful. Telling you the answer to that question would only serve to undermine that success. And we can't have that, now can we?
I mean, it's just a title, isn't it?
Spoken like a true diplomat. That was some expert sidestepping right there.
Well, if there's nothing else, I think I'll take my leave. I still have a small matter to resolve at home.
Wait, don't go!
Uh-oh. If the Nay leaves now, she's sure to run into Linny and Shervy. Clarevy, I'm sorry. Should I release the bird Linny gave us? Now we should try to get her to talk about something else first. Ooh, I like that.
I'd also like... I've met some of the members of your organization, and they all seemed like really good kids. They actually reminded me of Tonya and Tusser. Which, by the way, if you ever betray them, I'm just letting you know, I won't let you off easy.
Ooh.
And why would I betray them?
Well, you've already betrayed the House of the Hearth once, haven't you?
Whoa, 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 whoa. What do you mean?
That's what I heard.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh yeah, she absolutely knows what's going on. She always knows what's going on. But what the fuck's this he's talking about? Oh. Uh-oh.
Okay, I admit. That's just what the old man told me. The rooster, I mean.
The Nay betrayed the House of the Hearth. Does that mean that Clarevy said was true? Does the Nay really treat children like test subjects?
Wait, did you really do something bad to those kids?
Never mind what I've done. I'm more curious as to what the mighty rooster had to say.
Uh-oh.
Care to enlighten me?
Well, nothing much. Just some stuff about you taking out many other members of the House of the Hearth, and even going so far to attack your own family.
No, it's because they were fucked and she was the good one. I get it. So, Clarevy's from back when this crazy shit was happening to them and Arlecchino put a stop to it.
Huh. Based on your reaction.
Remember the animation? The one she was fighting was actually a Fatui Harbinger. Really? Ooh.
Hardly. I don't appreciate his particular turns of phrase, but I suppose he didn't say anything untrue. Although, it would be more accurate to say that there is a certain level of prejudice involved, but I don't intend to clear that up just yet. Prejudice has a funny way of concealing the real truth behind certain things, an attribute that I find to be quite advantageous.
She always tries to stay on top.
Call yourself a Fontanian, for example, and people will assume all sorts of things, when the real truth is that this is simply the land where I was raised.
Hmm.
Huh? You're not actually from Fontaine? But then why did you try to help out with the prophecy and everything?
Because her children are from Fontaine. Come on.
I was trying to protect the children born in Fontaine. Claiming that I myself was a Fontainian simply made it easier to operate.
So where's she actually
I
from?
hardly suspect a fellow Fontainian of having any ulterior motives. Who wouldn't want to save their homeland after all?
Again, she always got to be on top.
The primordial sea wouldn't have any effect on me, but it would have caused great harm to the House of the Hearth. Well, you wanted extra information, didn't you? There you go.
So much for learning anything else about her betrayal. She probably only revealed that other secret in order to change the subject. It seems like she's trying to avoid talking about her past.
So, you stayed in Fontaine for the kids. I guess I was wrong to believe you'd betray them. Apologies. Looks like I was holding on to some prejudices myself.
Dottore used one of her children for an experiment. Arlecchino was pissed as fuck. When do we actually learn her real name? I just realized that. This whole time, they've never used her real name, like, a single time.
Good. Like I said, I like it when others have misconceptions of me.
Actually, while I was recuperating at the House of the Hearth, there was some... I heard that members always resolve disputes and arguments with a friendly spar, and the loser has to back down. Seems pretty cool if you ask me. Would also give them plenty of opportunities to hone their skills.
That does sound like a child-ass thing to do. Child the character.
That's only a recent development. In the past, such spars weren't nearly so friendly. The losing party would lose everything, including their life.
Okay, that's awful.
They were that high stakes? Whew,
Well, the current atmosphere's not half bad. I'm a bit jealous, actually. You've got so many family members around you, and you even get to live with them.
Having a lot of family around means dealing with a considerable amount of bickering and scheming. Once Tonya and Tusar enter their rebellious phase, I'm sure you'll understand. Just imagine. Tusar becomes obsessed with plucking out strands from the rooster's mustache, while Tonya decides to dye her hair 42 different colors.
As a dad with rebellious teenagers, oh my god, I feel this like you wouldn't believe.
Okay. I get the picture.
Fun fact, her boss fight area was the same as from the animation. Oh shit, I did not realize that. It's the type of conversation I'm usually falling asleep to.
Well, would you look at the time? Nice traveler, Paimon. I'm not sure where our paths will cross next, but the next time we run into each other, we should definitely try and find some time to spar.
I would love to fight Child again.
again, maybe this is a conversation we can have when you look less like you're gonna keel over.
All right. Well, thanks for everything, Arlecchino.
Ah! There we go. There was my answer right there.
No thanks necessary. You also played a part in obtaining the Gnosis. I would say we can call ourselves even.
I like the sound of that. Well, I'm off. See you all some other time.
I think that's the first time somebody said her real name.
We should probably get going too. Do you want to head back with us?
Oh? You want me to leave so soon?
Oh,
At this point, all messages will be flooded by me. It could just be a bad time for other people that usually come to these streams. It is a bit early.
I'm rather enjoying the evening breeze. If you don't mind, I think I'll stick around for a bit. I have some things to think about. Apologies for not attending to you like a proper host. Please forgive this slight. I do hope you'll have a pleasant stay.
we managed to keep her distracted until nightfall. Good thing Child was there to keep the conversation going. You don't think she suspected anything, do you?
Oh, she knows everything.
I wonder if Liddy ran into any issues. Let's hurry back.
Oh? You decided to stay a little...
I love her. Love her. She's so goddamn cool.
Liddy, how did everything go?
story short, we ran into a small issue. Clairvy can't go into the sunlight.
Another fun fact, Skirk actually met Venti. I think I saw that in one of her trailers that she actually met a lot of people.
Everything was fine at first. She followed me up to the surface just like I told her.
She can't go into the sunlight?
But as I led her out of the shadows and into the sunlight, she vanished.
Huh.
I turned around and there she was, standing at the edge of the shadows, silently watching me.
That's unfortunate.
Huh. Maybe she's afraid of sunlight, or... No, it wouldn't be her wish if that were the case. Well, we could always try pushing her into it.
Not sure pushing works on a non-corporeal being.
Oh, true.
I've pretty much tried it all already. Nothing worked. Eventually, the sun went down, so all I could do was bring her back here. How did it go with you, Lynette?
Good. I've got the list.
Really?
Oh shit, the execution list? The execution list?
Oh, that's a lot of pages. Oh, it's gonna take forever to get through it all.
We can each take a section. Here.
La Pouillade, Landois, Chambert, Horaire.
Jesus Christ, I would cry trying to pronounce these names. They all look the same.
That Horaire guy has a huge scar on his face.
Ah, I've met him before. The scar is from an injury he received during a mission. I still remember him joking with me about it. He said any future lover would take one look at him and then lose all interest.
Unfortunate.
He said,
Well, I asked if there was someone he was interested in. He said no, and it was only later that I learned he really did have someone he liked. He risked everything to escape so he could be with her, but it
didn't work.
One day, Father asked to see him, and, well, I never saw him again after that.
Oh, you tried to leave the house.
wait, so that means
It may seem cruel, but it's just one of the rules of the house.
You don't get to leave.
Betrayal is not to be taken lightly. We know too many secrets to come and go as we please. So, if you do try to leave, you pay with your life.
I saw an atmosphere descend over the group.
Her name's not here, huh? Well, that's not too surprising. It doesn't seem like this list is complete. It only contains records dating back around 5 years.
Yeah, Arlecchino's time was definitely much longer than
Shift
that.
our attention then. Fremine, were you able to find anything out? Fremine.
Sorry. I was thinking about some... I managed to talk to quite a few people, but I couldn't help but notice that the atmosphere in the house was a little... strange.
I almost forgot second phase will be Nahida and the dear lady at Nodcry. Wait, what?
Strange.
Yeah, I mean, I know there have been arguments in the past, times when people haven't gotten along. Chaplot and Filiol are a good example of that.
oh, those are two of the people that we met while delivering supplies. Paimon can see how they might not get along. They had very different vibes, and they're
That's to be expected, actually. Father brought us all here, shared her knowledge with us, taught us how to fight. That's one thing we all share. But that's also where the similarities end. Not all of us feel the same desire to stay here.
Yeah, people are probably here for different reasons and whatnot.
As members of the House of the Hearth,
Try pulling
we're
Nahida?
also
Maybe.
considered part of the Fatui. And to a lot of people, that's an identity they never asked for.
I would pull Nahida just to have all the Archons. Real talk. I don't think I would want to play her. I know she's a really good support, but she's not the kind of character I would want to play. You know what I mean? I think if I were to pull for her, it would be just to have her. But I would want all the Archons, which is funny because, you know, I just skipped Mavika, and I don't know when she's gonna come back around again.
Certain members get older and realize they want something else for themselves. But considering the rules of the house, most Most people would never say that out loud.
Which the only reason I didn't pull from Muvika is because my wallet was crying after Skirk.
People like Chaplot and Foltz are loyal to Father and her vision. They're proud to be part of the Fatui. Filial and Nantoy, on the other hand, well, they aren't quite as enthusiastic.
These kinds of conflicts have always been there. It's not like Father is in the dark about any of this.
Well, that's true. But it just feels like things have gotten worse lately. Filial and the others, it seemed like they were meeting in secret to talk about something.
That's weird.
I can't say for sure, but I think they've met Clairvy.
You think she's been inciting them to act out?
See, that I don't think.
No, not exactly. But I wouldn't be surprised if she said something to them about the darkness in the house and how deep it runs.
They probably think that Arlecchino's keeping secrets from them.
She's told me about it before. Experiments being run on children. People being used as pawns on the battlefield without so much as the strength to survive.
Alright, so let me throw out my theory there and see how close I am. Because we have seen a few things here and there between trailers and music videos and whatnot. Obviously, Arlecchino's ridiculously powerful. And she has some kind of otherworldly power that nobody really gets to make sense of. I'm assuming that she was one of the test subjects, and I guess you could call her a success. And Clary was her friend. She died, and that's what turned Arlecchino on the rest of the house. That's my assumption here.
And they just believed all that? Without any evidence?
I know the woman she fought in her anime trailer was the original mother of the house.
Clairvy's words probably gave them the excuse they were looking for. Whether they actually believe them to be true is secondary.
This is all because of Project Stuja, isn't it?
Whoa, hold up. What's this Project Stuja all about, huh?
Sorry, but I'm not sure of the details either. I only know what Father has told us, which is that it's something the Rooster and Regrader have been working on together. Apparently, it has to do with the Fatui's strategic plan for the future.
The Rooster and Regrader, those are two more of the Fatui Harbingers, right?
Because the House of the Hearth was so successful in obtaining the Gnosis, we now have the honor of playing a key role in Project Stuja.
Wait, but isn't that a good thing?
Alright, let me remember. Farina gave up the Gnosis, right? That was the cost for them helping, right? For how getting the house to help.
Key role is just another way of saying dangerous role.
Sorry.
To us, the whole thing is an inconvenience.
Did Nouvelette have the Gnosis? I'm already forgetting because it's been so long. No, Nouvelette gave up the Gnosis to get the Fatui to help, right?
Father thinks so too, but she's in no position to refuse. Their plan isn't exactly unreasonable, and they've been funneling the house a lot of funding.
Which is, you know, he don't need it anymore because he's that guy.
It's just that we'll lose a lot of members in the process. Participating in the plan, it's an honor in name only. What they're really
I've been intelligence outside the control.
The existence of an intelligence organization outside their control makes them feel uneasy.
Ooh, government. Looks like the Fatui are planning something big, but given how little Linny and the others seem to know, it probably won't be able to learn much. I should keep a sub eye during any future dealings with the Fatui to see what I can learn.
Super complicated top secret Fatui business aside, what does all of this have to do with the conflicts you were talking about earlier? Paimon doesn't get the connection.
Yeah, you know what'd be crazy, Benji? And anybody else that's listening? Since I'm playing as Aether, if Lumine is the last boss, like of the main storyline once we get there, that'd be hilarious.
External pressure has a way of exacerbating internal strife. You can't overlook the power of fear either. People are afraid of dying, and that fear is often the impetus for a lot of stupid decisions.
Facts.
I thought resolving the Clairvy situation would make but it looks like things are more complicated than I thought. If we leave Filial and the others to their own devices, sooner or later, Father will be forced to take action.
I kind of almost forgot how sad the ending is.
Only focus on one situation at a time, brother.
You're right. Even if we confront Filial and the others, it won't do any good. It might even make matters worse. Well, it's getting late. Lynette, you stick with me this time. Fremine, keep a close eye on Filial and the others. Make sure they don't do anything, though. Good work today, everyone. Have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.
All right. Bed. Interesting conversation. Very interesting. Your mind's raced with all sorts of thoughts. You try and sleep.
Hey, you don't think the Knave will be too angry with Linny and everyone if she finds out about all this, do you?
She already know.
It's scary when she smiles.
Huh?
If she were to actually get angry... Ooh, you have to protect Paimon if that happens, okay, Traveler?
Huh?
Oh, well, in that case, we should just plan on... Look,
Where's she going?
quick, let's catch up with her before anyone sees.
I'll give it an 8 out of 10 because the only good part is halfway through. The only good part? Oh, you mean like happy part? Okay. When you said good, I thought you were saying that the rest of the storyline's bad. Wait, did I go the wrong way? I kind of did.
Over there!
I found her. The fuck?
Oh, where is she going? Oh, if someone sees her, we're toast.
Is she trying to go outside again? Oh, because it's nighttime, she can be outside.
She stopped. Clairvy!
Oh.
Shh. I opened the window while no one was looking. Look how pretty the outside is.
But she can only be out here at night.
If only I could have more than this.
Ooh.
You probably think I'm being silly, huh? All this hopeless resisting.
Mm-hmm.
It's better to dream of what I could have than try to make it a reality, right?
Please, help us get on the same page here, Clary. We need you to tell us what you know. Can you do
Sure. Although, after you hear all this, I think you might regret that decision.
Is this gonna be an explanation dump?
Everyone in this family is nothing more than a tool. Something to be used and exploited. We're all expendable. As long as you're useful, you get to stick around. Lose your value, and you're handed over to the doctor, experimented on, and given a fate worse than death. I've seen it happen again and again, and I've had enough.
The doctor's old as fuck, right? I remember that being a thing.
You're saying the Knave did? It's just, that doesn't seem like something she would do. She's scary and all, but it seems like even she has lines she wouldn't cross.
I knew you wouldn't believe me.
Different Knave. Different Knave. Come on, guys. Context clues.
Everyone thinks she's a good person. They all think of her like a real mother.
Mother?
Ah, there you go, Paimon. Now you're getting it.
She doesn't deserve that title. She's disgraced it and tarnished it.
Oh!
Things my way.
Oh!
I never see her again.
Realization. Is that why she calls herself father? Because she doesn't want the title of mother? Because it reminds her of the past? Oh! She wants to be different. I get it.
If Harry were here, she'd understand.
Harry. There's that. Also, Paimon's getting a strange feeling. It almost feels like she's not really here with us. Paimon can't tell if she's actually talking to us or if she's mistaken us for someone else.
Oh, does she think she's talking to Aquino?
Well, in any case, It seems like she looks so young. But it seems like she's been through a...
It's getting windy. Ooh, look at the moon. Isn't it pretty? Hey, wanna hear a secret? I heard that if you look up at the night sky in Snezhnaya, you can see the aurora. It's supposed to be super pretty. Even prettier than the moon tonight.
I can't wait to get to Snezhnaya. God, I can't wait for that to come out.
Perry and I promised each other that once we're older, we're gonna go see it together. But I can't find her. I'm worried she's also been... No, that wouldn't happen to her. She's special. Mother likes her a lot.
Perry's not Arlecchino, right?
I should really go talk to Mother, but we just fought. She doesn't want to see me. And what should I do?
Oh, I know who Mother is. I know exactly who she is. Eris on my reaction streams gave me a good lowdown on Mother. But like, I get now why Arlecchino calls herself Father.
I don't understand what's going on with her.
So I don't know if you could hear me over Paimon talking just now. I get why she calls herself Father instead of Mother now.
Well, let's head back. We've got an early morning tomorrow.
I always wondered because, you know, she's a female, so it kind of threw me off, but now I get it.
All right, looks like we're all here. Let's go ahead with the plan.
Oh? What is it?
Have the Knave and the Doctor ever worked together?
Makes you ask that?
Well, we kinda ran into Clairvy last night, and we met the doctor back in Sumeru. He's super dangerous, and he's done all sorts of bad things.
He's fucking crazy. I like him. He's a great villain, but he's fucking crazy.
It's possible that Father and the Doctor have had certain dealings, but I don't think Father would work with him.
I love that they put Father in quotations now. Like it's meant to. It's always been meant to stand out, but now that we have her talking about Mother, it stands out even more.
We're not really on the same side, so there's not a lot of trust between them. That doesn't exactly set the stage for a successful partnership. I did hear, though, that when Father
More dialogue, less action. Hey, I'm okay with it.
The Doctor offered to work with the House of the Hearth.
As long as the dialogue is good and interesting, I'm okay with less action. Don't get me wrong, I love action, I love fucking craziness, but I can enjoy a good story too. I've grown up on RPGs.
Father rejected most of his proposals, except for one. It had to do with...
Secret experiment? Could that be what Clairvy was talking about?
I don't think so. I don't know any details about the experiment itself, but I do know it's an entirely independent operation. The Doctor only proposed a direction for the research. That was the extent of his involvement. I still don't think that counts as working together.
See, pieces are starting to click, y'all.
The details of the experiment are confidential, but complete records are kept on all participants. That doesn't seem to be the case with the situation Clairvy referred to. I know you don't agree with some of the Fatui's methods, and I'm not asking you to. But I am asking you to trust us on this. The House of the Hearth has its own principles. There are certain lines we're not willing to cross.
Alright, that's good to hear at least. Clairvy seems to think the Knave and the Doctor worked together to do something horrible. If that turned out to be true, Paimon doesn't know how he would even face you guys.
The reason I stayed up late, not only for the stream, but also the EWC. EWC? Is that like a wrestling championship? A world championship? Wait. Acronyms fuck me up.
It's just that it doesn't seem like Clairvy is lying. The easiest thing to do would be just ask the Knave directly, but Paimon doesn't think she'd tell us.
They like, hindsight is why we're asking all these questions. But it's like, obviously we know the direction they're going. But come on, guys. Obviously, Arlecchino's not the first head of the House of the Hearth. Come on.
Father didn't come back last night. She's probably still near the shore. Lynette, you're with me. Fremen, all right.
All right, let's speed this up a little bit. Let's go bother Arlecchino again. Esports World Cup. Oh shit! All right, cool. I didn't even know that was happening this weekend. What games are they playing? Is it like obviously League of Legends is a big one, but what other ones? Oh, is that what they announced Battlefield, the new Battlefield 6? I started seeing announcements about that. Damn, was she here all day and night? The fuck? This music is very relaxing.
Ah, it's you two again. I must say, you look a bit pale. Did you have trouble sleeping last night?
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps if you had less on your mind, you'd be able to absolve yourself of such troubles.
Oh, she's almost like she cares.
So what are you planning to do now? Catch up on some sleep? Or should I give you some time to rack your brain for a topic to discuss before I ask any questions?
Uh-oh.
Although I must profess to being curious. Without child here, how do you plan on distracting me?
She's so fucking sick! I love it.
Us? Distract you? A good one. But no, we were just here for a chat.
She's so clever.
Looks like you could have used some extra time to think. No matter. If you don't have any other plans, why don't you accompany me somewhere? Don't worry. I'll be sure to steer clear of any scheming children.
She sounds so fucking angry. But she's so cool. Her voice acting did such a good job.
This is sure nice today.
So you know everything
Children
then.
always think they can hide things from the grown-ups. But nothing gets past me. Least of all a little scheming. I think I'll let them have at it for a little longer. I can be very patient.
I'm dead ass. Her voice actor killed it. And I still get all the Virgil vibes that I always get. Like, there's a line in Devil May Cry 3 where Virgil stabs Dante, and he just gives him a whole speech about not being charged to protect himself. And he's just like, foolishness, Dante. Foolishness. And it's just like different lines from Virgil playing in my head as Arlecchino's talking.
Well, I'll leave you to think things over. If you're so inclined, meet me outside the Palais Mermonia. Good things come to children who do as they're told. So I do hope you decide to tag along. If only for your friends' sakes.
Ooh, is she testing us to see if we're loyal to the friends?
What should we do? She clearly knows about everything we've been doing, and Paimon doesn't think it'd be a stretch to say she was threatening us just now.
No, she definitely was. She definitely also wants to see if we would be disloyal to the house.
Oh, good idea. Hopefully, well, we should probably head to the Palais Mermonia. Paimon doesn't want to find out what happens if we don't show up. Based on what the knave was saying just now, it sure didn't seem like it'd be anything good.
Guess all we can do is take one step at a time.
Okay, then we
Alright, let's go. And let's be real, I'll take any excuse to hang out with Arlecchino. I'm also assuming that this story quest is what ends in her boss fight. So I want to know what causes us to have to fight her. And I've seen like the cutscene that's post her boss fight, where she like.
Seeing as we still have some time before my meeting, we might as well enjoy some pleasant conversation while we wait.
I've seen like a little bit of the post fight like cutscene, and besides the fact that I know she beats the Traveler, she attacks the kids, and they kind of help fight her. So it's just like, what happens leading up to that? Like, I'm so excited.
I'm glad to see you get along with my children. Being surrounded by good companions is necessary for a child's development.
You're not planning on doing anything to them, are you?
I assume you're referring to Lenny, Lynette, and Fremine, although there's that situation with Filial and Nentoy as well.
Jesus Christ, she knows everything.
It appears quite a few people have been acting out lately. No matter. I'm not one to discriminate. All those who betray the house meet the same fate. There are no exceptions.
She's not my type, but she could be my mother. I'm so happy you said mother and not mommy, because if you had said mommy, I might have fucking lost it.
Does that mean you're going to kill them?
Oh, Are you here to beg for their lives? I'm sorry to disappoint, but the rules of the house change for no one. In my organization, everyone is responsible for their own actions.
That right there sounds like a good reason for us to fight her.
But don't you care about them at all? They really respect you. They even call you father. You must feel something for them.
Any organization in which feelings come before principles is one destined for ruin.
Nah, fuck
The House
that.
of the Hearth is hardly an exception. You could say our principles are more stringent than most.
She's definitely testing us right now. She has to be.
Perhaps
There's no way.
for this consolation at least, as our guests, you two will not be held accountable along with them. I would imagine Linny, Lynette, and Fremine will be able to keep their lives. As for Filion and Toy and the others, I'm afraid there's little I can do.
Oh, wait,
You
wait.
can try to escape, but once you know our secrets, there's no getting out alive.
No, look at her face. Look at her face. She's torn. Are you drinking G Fuel? No, I'm just drinking some water. I just downed a Red Bull. And I gotta stay hydrated.
But that's awful.
I've been working out a lot. And I didn't really hydrate as much as I should have yesterday. So I gotta hydrate today.
Ah, you seem concerned. Out of consideration for my guests, I suppose I could turn a blind eye for a little longer. If Linny and the others manage to dispose of Clairvy in the meantime, all evidence of their wrongdoing will be lost. In that case, I could hardly punish them for something I couldn't prove.
She already knows about Claire. She's so fucking cool.
If their efforts are unsuccessful, on the other hand, all will be held accountable. And the punishment will be severe.
It's a deal then.
Of course. Oh, and here, I believe this belongs to you.
She caught the
Keep
bird.
better track of it next time.
She's him. She's that guy. I was unfamiliar with your game. I knew you were cool, but what the fuck?
It takes a considerable amount of time to train a bird like this. It would be such a pity if you were to lose it. Permanently.
Wait, where did you get that?
I kind of from a medium-sized over large size like her. Bro.
Well, I'm afraid that's all the time we have to chat.
Are you talking about her
The
height?
matter at hand. I asked you to meet me here because I have business at the Palais Mermonia. It has nothing to do with you, but I think it would be prudent for you to stick by my side for the time being. There will always be time later to run off and tell Linny what you've learned.
She doesn't want us to run to Linny right away.
Well, time to go. Looks like we wrapped things up just in time.
Height never bothers me. I actually, my fiance's actually a little bit taller than me. But remember, she's also in heels, and she's supposed to have like a dominating presence. Oh, she's coming to see Nouvellette. That's his office. Bro, with Nouvellette having all his powers back, bro, I would love to see the two of them fight. Oh, I'm not referring to her big boobos. No, I thought you were referring to her height.
It's been a while, Monsieur Neuvillette.
I didn't think her breasts were that big.
I must say, I wasn't expecting my meeting request to be approved quite so quickly. The Palais Mermonia operates with an efficiency worthy of admiration.
It is only right that an esteemed diplomat such as yourself should be afforded the proper level of respect.
Oh my god, I swear, listening to these two talk is like honey in my ear.
Although, if I may speak plainly, I must confess that I did not anticipate we would have the occasion to meet again after presenting you with the Gnosis.
I love their voice
I see
actors.
You brought the Traveler and Paimon with you as well. If I may inquire as to the purpose of your visit.
I'll be departing Fontaine shortly. There is, however, an outstanding matter that I would like to see resolved before I go. It requires a rather lengthy explanation, I'm afraid. So I took the liberty of explaining everything in this proposal. Please review it at your leisure, Monsieur Neuvillette.
Who do you think was winning in a fight between Nouvellette and Arlecchino? Let's be real. Homeboy has complete dominion over water, and she has some power from a whole nother world. Uh-oh.
I understand your request. However, at the risk of causing offense, I must admit that I fail to see why you would wish for such a thing.
Have you ever seen Nulet genuinely smile? I think one time near the end of the Archon quest, like excited, happy smile. No, but I definitely saw him with a content smile.
I heard you have a certain fondness for water tasting, Monsieur Nervalet. So allow me to use water as an analogy.
Oh shit.
A family is like a large body of water with countless rivers flowing in and out. As someone who watches over this system, I would hope that each river that flows from the source will eventually reach the ocean. Of course, objectively speaking, I know this is impossible. Most of the rivers will dry up along the way, disappearing into the ground and leaving nothing but a barren riverbed behind. Not all rivers are destined to reach the ocean, but I would not see their existence rendered meaningless. I believe the water that flows within them is simply meant for a different destination, like a field in need of irrigation. Or perhaps the glass of a certain water-tasting enthusiast.
She's talking about the house. I'm assuming the members that want out, she wants to find them asylum. I'm assuming. I could be wrong. But she definitely cares way too much to just outright execute them.
Did you get any of that, Traveler?
Your words paint an optimistic picture indeed. Allow me to remind you, however, few among us are willing to sip from a glass filled with tainted water.
Which is him talking about the children of the house. I'm assuming that the people that aren't actively betraying the house but still want out, because that life sounds hard. You're an informant. You're basically owned by a whole nother organization. You don't have your freedom.
It may have been tainted at one point in time, but not to worry. I'll make sure it's strained of all impurities and returned to its cleanest form.
I seem to recall there being a transactional aspect to your proposal. Perhaps you could expound on that?
If you accept my proposal, Monsieur Nevelet, I will gradually withdraw my forces from Fontaine.
Ooh.
Unless absolutely necessary, I will no longer carry out any special missions within Fontaine.
I presume you take your words to mean that, in the future, cases similar to the Tartuffe assassination will cease to cross my desk?
Tartuffe?
Tartuffe? Ah, that thief who embezzled funds from all those charities, you mean? My deepest condolences to his family, but without any evidence, I cannot imagine how the House of the Hearth might have been involved in his passing.
Alright, I love this dialogue because both of them are used to being the smartest person in the room. So them trying to one-up each other is hilarious.
Of course, if you accept my proposal, Monsieur Nevelet, I'm sure certain measures could be taken to reduce the frequency of
such troubles. Hilarious.
You choose your words carefully indeed. In that case, I'm inclined to accept your proposal.
Those two should get married. Honestly, I just want to keep hearing them talk. I love it.
Thanks for your generosity, Monsieur Nevelet. Well, with that settled, we should be going now. I took the liberty of bringing along 2 bottles of spring water from Snezhnaya for you to enjoy. I do hope I get the chance to hear your impressions. Perhaps at our next meeting, yes?
Indeed. I trust you would not overlook your commitment in the meantime.
All right, Traveler Paimon. Time to go.
I loved all of that. I'll be real, I just want to see them fight. They're amazing. There are some characters in this game that just stand out so much. I think for me,
what exactly were you talking about back there?
I think obviously I liked Arlecchino, that's what got me playing the game, but I think the characters that stood out to me the most, starting the game off, I was not gonna lie, I was kind of put off by Venti. Diluc was cool, but he was a little boring. Zhongli was the first one to catch my interest because he always acted like such a carefree guy, but it turns out he is in Leeway, he's that guy. Like, they started talking about all the things he did during the Archon War and how he was fucking people up, and I'm like, I need to see this. I haven't done his story quest yet. I want to though. Dain Ozuma, the Raiden Shogun, was cool. She was an absolute badass, and her obsession with eternity, like, I thought that was cool. But she wasn't like, she was cool to me, but not as like, I need to learn more about this character. You know what I mean? Like, I definitely enjoyed her story quests, but I wouldn't say she's in my top 5 yet. But then the first character to really catch my attention was Nahida. What if I told you that Benti was watching behind the scenes during the Fontaine Archon quest? What the fuck? But Nahida, besides the fact that just her dialogue painted her as such an intelligent character, the way she was mistreated because she's the lesser Archon, and then like the way she helped us fight the Balladeer, going through hundreds of simulations for us to basically memorize all his abilities and attack patterns, like, it was just so cool. And then the deal she made with the doctor after the fact while we were like unconscious, like, it was just so cool, the back and forth. And then now we get to Fontaine and fucking everybody's a 10 out of 10.
Paimon only heard you mention some rivers, a large body of water, and then some kind of irrigation scheme.
Like, Nuvolet's amazing. Obviously, I love Arlecchino. Farina and Focalor, like, their whole dynamic, that was just, oh. I actually rewatched the cutscene of Focalor's death, and her dancing while Farina was dancing inside her own mind with the Traveler watching and Nuvolet watching. Like, it was just, oh my god, what a cutscene.
You really want to know? I would imagine there might be more pressing concerns at the moment.
Winnie, Paimon really hopes every...
Just mess with you. Oh, okay.
Oh, Paimon recognizes that look. You've got your thinking cap on, don't you?
The knave seems relaxed, but she didn't seem to be joking earlier when she said those who betray the organizations pay with their lives. I think she's serious about punishing those kids. How should we stop her? There's something else we should figure out first. I'm telling you, she loves her family. She's trying to find a safe way for them to exit the House of the Hearth, I guarantee her. When we were talking in front of the Paladin where she mentioned Clairvy's name, that means she knew about Clairvy the entire time. Maybe she even anticipated how Linny and the others were going to act. Oh, damn.
Oh, shoot. Are you alright? Oh,
And
please, I'm so sorry. I was so focused on selling these papers, I wasn't looking where I was going.
I guarantee Arlecchino's gone.
Well, let me make it up to you at least. Here, take this paper. On the...
He guy's familiar for some reason. Oh, wait, what the fuck? Wasn't this guy one of the ones that was executed?
Please, I want to. It's not like I'm short on supply. All the extras will be useless come tomorrow anyway.
He wasn't executed, he was excommunicated. He was let out of the house.
It's my fault, really. I was just trying to bring home some extra mora for the family, but I bit off more than I can chew. I haven't had many takers today, so I'm still swimming in paper.
What's going on here?
Nothing much. I just ran into your friend here on accident. I should probably get going, actually. So...
You hear how scared he sounds? I'm definitely right. Oh shit.
Of course, I'm happy to compensate you with Mora, it's just...
I'll take 3 papers. Here, your payment.
Oh, thank you for your patronage. May the Archons bless you with good fortune. If only I had the chance to run into such generous customers every day. I should probably just take on a smaller inventory though, right? I'm getting married soon, so sometimes it's hard to not get ahead of myself. Anyway, I should head out. Goodbye!
Well,
He definitely knew who she was.
settled, we should take the boat back to Poisson. We've even acquired some light reading to enjoy along the way.
Actually, why don't we... Paimon just realized how hungry she is. She can't head back to Poisson.
Looks like Paimon's trying to buy us more time. If we head back now, I doubt Linny and the others will have made any progress. What should we do?
It appears you two are under the impression that delaying our return will somehow alter the situation in your favor.
But your efforts are meaninless, damn.
Fantasy, but your efforts are mean. That being said, I could be persuaded to give Linny some extra time. I just have one condition.
Uh-oh.
If you agree to my request, I'll even answer some of your questions. You're quite curious about Claire V, are you not? And my relationship to her.
Oh, shit.
Wait, why are you being so generous all of a sudden? You're not gonna ask us to do something bad, are you?
You overestimate yourself. You don't have the talent for bad things.
That was the best response you could have possibly have had.
Then what can you possibly...
You know who she just reminded me of? Alistair from Hazbin Hotel. That's why I love her. She just reminded me of when Alistair was making a deal with Charlie in Hazbin Hotel. Scrolling back up, I guess I'm the yabbiest person in the chat. Like I said, it's probably just that time of day and there's just not a whole lot of people on. We did start like 9 hours earlier than we normally do. But bro, she just reminded me of Alistair so much. It was so hilarious.
The most important consideration in a negotiation is that both sides receive something they want. Demands and threats only get you so far. Wonderful. Here it is.
Uh-oh.
When the time comes, make the choice that you deem most appropriate in the situation, and lend your help to the House of the Hearth.
Okay, sounds normal enough, but...
That is for you to decide. Then we have a deal. Follow me.
She basically saying she wants us to save the House of the Hearth. I'm assuming... Hold on one second. Important text. Her idol animation is so fucking cool. I love my team. I genuinely love my team. I think the only person I could see myself switching out of my team is maybe Lan Yen if I happen to get Zhongli, because I know Zhongli's the best shielder in the game. That would be the only person I could see myself changing, and that's still maybe not, because I love Lan Yen. All right, where we at? Where we at? Wait, why is everything in red? Why is everything in red? Why? Do you guys see that, right? Why is the map in red? What's about to happen?
What is this place?
Somewhere long forgotten by everyone. It used to be a grand building. Now it's nothing more than a pile of rubble.
Wait, isn't this our boss fight?
No one comes here anymore, nor does anyone care about what once happened here. Although, this place does have something to do with the story I'm about to tell you. It was before I became a Harbinger, and before Linny and the others joined the House of the Hearth. Due to certain events, I first killed Clairvy and then her mother. And this is where it all happened.
She was forced to kill her friend, and that's why she snapped. That's even sadder than I thought it was.
You were the one that killed Clairvy?
Patience now. Allow me to explain Clairvy's side of the story first. I'll start from the beginning.
Hold on.
Clairvy was 6 years old when she was brought by her mother, Crucibina, to live in the House of the Hearth.
I remember Crucibina.
Inside, it seemed like a fairy tale. A thriving family made up of kind adults and friendly children.
So wait. So Clairvy was Crucibina's actual daughter? Alright, hold on 1 second, yo. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I got popcorn. I feel like this is about to be a movie. So yeah, like I said, Benji, am I right? Like, did she explain that right? Was Clairvy actually Crucibina's daughter?
Crucibina was the knave at that time, and the House of the Hearth was under her control. She was Clairvy's mother by
Never mind.
blood,
There's the
but
answer.
she was also the mother to all the children in the house.
Never mind. There's the answer.
Clairvy was happy here for a time, but she quickly realized that being part of this family wasn't a fairy tale at all. It was a kind of purgatory.
I'm gonna let the auto go.
Purgatory?
Exactly. The House of the Hearth takes in war orphans from all over Tevat. But as for how to raise them, that depends entirely on the person in charge. Crucibina came up with a novel idea. She would teach the children to fight, force them to duel each other, and then crown as the king of the house the child who proved themselves most worthy of inheriting her title.
So she was nuts.
It's difficult to estimate the number of children who died or were maimed in the process. There's little I can say about the ones who died. The ones that emerged with permanent injuries, on the other hand, well, they still served a purpose.
They were experimented
They
on.
would be handed over to the doctor to be experimented on, or sent away on dangerous missions. Nothing more than tools to be used and then discarded.
What the fuck?
So those were the experiments Clairvy was talking about. But what actually happened to her? You said that Clairvy was Crucibina's daughter, so if Clairvy tried to convince her to stop what she was doing, Crucibina probably would have listened, right?
When I first watched the anime short about Arlecchino, I actually thought Clairvy was Crucibina because I didn't have the context. I thought like she like grew up and became this fucking psychopath, and Arlecchino had to stop her. Thankfully, I was wrong.
Despite being Clairvy's mother, Crucibina cared little for her daughter.
Ooh.
She forced Clairvy to join the House of the Hearth only as a means to demonstrate her own impartiality as a mother. To prove that she treated all her children equally.
What the fuck?
Clairvy did try to convince her mother to change her ways, but it was to no avail. After her efforts failed, the only other option was to rise up and try to fight back. Unfortunately, the other children had already been thoroughly indoctrinated into the illusion of happiness Crucibina had created. Of course, there was one exception. Someone Clairvy's age who knew the truth about the House of the Hearth. Her name was Peruere.
Peruere?
Wait, the friend that Clairvy mentioned?
Friend, huh? I suppose we can call her that for now.
Oh?
Clairvy was a cheerful and
It was
passionate
Arlecchino.
spirit. Peruere, on the other hand, was rather cold-blooded.
It was Arlecchino. I'm gonna take the hay. It's 12:30 midnight here in the Philippines. All right, Benji. I appreciate you for hanging out, dude.
Her cold-blooded nature allowed her to see through Crucibina's facade. Yet, it was also this cold-bloodedness that prevented her from acting against it. At least at first. While Clairvy longed for freedom, Peruere was convinced that, amid all the fighting and violence, she would make it until the end. Despite their differences, the two became fast friends, united by their knowledge of the truth. Clairvy told Peruere that she hoped to create a real family, where no one would be killed or sacrificed. There
Oh,
may
this
have
is a
been
lot.
some naivete to her ideas, but Clairvy proved her determination many times over. She tried countless times to run away, ask for help, or expose the truth.
Oh, Risa.
This only earned her beating after beating. The only thing that kept her going was her strength of will.
Hi, Risa. Your headphones are broken, so can I reply to you in chat? All right, 1 second. One second, you guys. Just respond to this message. There you go. Where were we?
Even with her body racked with pain, she would still stand on her tiptoes and open the window at night. She and Peruere would look out at the moon together, a fierce longing for freedom shining in her eyes. But one day, that light simply vanished.
This is the memory that she was showing us before.
Oh no. What happened?
Her hopelessness resulted from a culmination of things.
Uh-oh.
10 years had passed. 10 years worth of failure after failure. She and Peruere weren't children anymore, but finding any chance to escape still seemed as hopeless as ever. It was during this time that Peruere suggested a new plan. If escaping was out of the question, why not take down the very person sitting on top of this throne of lies? Mother herself. Claire rejected that proposal. She claimed that
Someone's gonna take my playset?
Crucibina possessed an unimaginable amount of power. Trying to kill her would have an incredibly low chance of success.
So she was a harbinger too.
Clairvy never gave another reason, but Peruere could see it written all over her face. Clairvy still thought of Crucibina as her mother. Killing her own flesh and blood was a line she couldn't bring herself to. If she couldn't escape and fight back, then only one option remained.
Death.
Precisely. Death was the only way that she felt she could be free. It happened during a duel. When she arrived at the dueling ring that day, her partner turned out to be none other than Peruere. The very person that had stood by her side all those years. It was a fierce battle. But ultimately, Clairvy decided to let Peruere end her life.
Peruere, I gotta remember that. Peruere. So, in the old House of the Hearth, duels ended in death or severe maiming. So Peruere let herself die to be free of the bullshit that she was living. And this is what changed Arlecchino.
From that moment on, Peruere's journey was one written in flames. When the rain finally came and washed it all away, there she stood, the sole victor in Mother's endless game of slaughter. A trail of corpses strewn across her path to success.
Oh, I didn't realize they were the final duel.
It was the very result she had predicted 10 years prior. Even then, she believed she would make it until the end. She wasn't surprised by the fact that she emerged as Mother's undisputed heir. Rather, her success left her with an inexplicable sense of restlessness. She was unsettled. And there was only one thing that could quell that sensation. Perhaps you two would like to take a guess as to what it was?
Killing the person through.
You mean? But
Correct. This is the place where Peruere killed her best friend. A mere year later, this is also the place where she fought tooth and nail to kill the mother they shared.
Jesus Christ.
The moment she acted, any conception of what was right or wrong ceased to matter. It's one of the principles of the house. Only those who survive get to write the rules.
Bruh.
Peruere won the battle and became a harbinger herself. After which Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa, bestowed
Hold on one
on
second.
her a new name. Arlecchino.
Peruere became Arlecchino. I understand.
so the Perry Clairvy was talking about, it was you all along. You're Peruere. Arlecchino is just a name you got later.
This was your story just as much as Clairvy's.
I left that name behind long ago.
Where?
I must say, hearing it now does bring back memories.
This is crazy.
After I defeated Crucibina, the moniker of Mother died with her. I chose to forego the title she called herself and even chose to give up my own name. I rebuilt the House of the Hearth under a new identity. Not only as Arlecchino, but as father.
I get it. I totally do.
And that is where the story ends. Any more questions?
The Clairvy we met, though, who is she exactly?
Yeah. Based on what you just told us, Clairvy wasn't a little kid when she was killed. So the Clairvy we met, was she really a spirit at all?
I suppose you could call her an illusion born of flame. Her existence is like ashes to a fire. Something left over in the wake of blaze and ruin. You see, a certain power runs through my veins. It's not unlike a curse. My flames leave behind shadows of anything they consume.
Really? That's interesting.
Of course. The chances of those shadows morphing into a sentient entity are exceedingly slim. Clairvy is a very special case.
It's probably because she loves her. That was her best friend.
Clairvy died when she was 16 years old. But what emerged from the flames was her 6-year-old self. Her appearance wasn't the only thing affected. Most of her memories were lost to the blaze as well.
So she's been around for that many years?
Memory is a mysterious thing indeed. Losing a portion of your memories will alter your sense of self. Lose 10 years worth, however, and it would be like living in the past. Like returning to a version of yourself that never grew up.
So she's known about her this entire time.
No wonder Paimon got such a weird feeling when we were talking.
Perhaps I should put it this way. Clairvy is someone trapped in time. It may seem like she exists with us in the present, but she truly lives in the confines of her own past.
I understand.
So if all of that is true, then you must have known about Clairvy for a long time.
Indeed. She's a rather volatile and unstable entity. Sometimes she would look after the children. She's even saved some of their lives.
Then why do they want to get rid of her?
But other times, she would hide from me and become obsessed with revealing the truth about the house to anyone who will listen.
Which is the truth of the old house with the mother, with Crucibina. So it makes Arlecchino look bad, and it's got some of the members of the House of the Hearth wanting out or wanting to turn on her. I get it.
Shadows don't have the capacity to learn or grow. Any new information they encounter is quickly forgotten over time. Your attempts to expose Clairvy to sunlight, they failed, yes? The reason is actually quite simple. In Clairvy's mind, the house is impossible to escape, and it is this very perception that traps her there.
I see.
But no matter. All I have to do is kill her again, and all will be resolved.
What the
I
fuck?
don't anticipate so much as a single speck of ash will be left behind this time.
Wait!
Whoa, 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 relax.
You might want her gun, but isn't there another way? So what if she's trapped in her 6-year-old self? She's still your friend! At least talk to her first!
It's too late for that. She broke the rules, and now she must be punished. That goes for Filial and Nantoy as well. She's had quite the effect on them. I hope you understand. The difference between Crucibina and myself lies in our formulation of the rules, not our policy for enforcing them.
Ooh.
Upholding the rules without question is a trait we both share, because that is how a household should be run.
Relax. Now she sounds like a villain. Like, I've been admiring her this whole time, but now she sounds fucking crazy.
Is this really what you want to do?
Oh, and now they have this motherfucker talk.
Whatever could you mean?
Don't you want to say a proper goodbye at least?
Whether as a killer or as a father, there are two things that must be avoided at all costs: anger and sorrow. Anger makes you impulsive. Sorrow causes you to waver. Well, it appears it's about time to proceed. Before we arrived, I told some of my well-behaved children to bring our troublemakers here by nightfall. I do believe I kept my end of the deal. I gave your friends quite a bit more time. As for what happens now, we'll just have to wait and...
He's talking about punishing them. This is where we're gonna have to step in. Alright, boss fight, baby.
Here they are, Father.
You gonna execute him?
Whoa!
Seeing something like that would actually be a first for me.
He is way too excited for that.
I'm sorry. I heard about how you helped buy us more time, but I still failed.
Oh, she's there in the
I found a
shadow.
way to fulfill her wish.
Huh? Are you... Perry?
Indeed, it's been a while, Clairvy.
Perry!
Stay right there.
Oh.
I'm sorry to postpone our reunion, but first, I believe certain scores need settling.
Oh, shit. Oh, cutscene. Oh, where's my popcorn?
Father, let me
Oh,
explain.
no, it's not.
Out of my way.
Whoa!
Father!
You chose to conceal a threat to the house. And for that, you must be punished. Overall, however, I suppose your wrongdoing is hardly the most egregious of the bunch, so I'll deal with your punishments later. As for right now, the more pressing concerns are the traitors among us.
Oh, no.
Traitors? Do you mean us?
Father, let me explain. We didn't mean.
Fultz, why don't you share what you heard?
Oh, God.
Yes, Father. Secret Midnight Meeting number 3. Participants, Filial, Nantoy, Sato, Toddy. Nantoy clearly said, if only Father wasn't the one who took us in.
Oh, no.
Sato added, I'm sick of this life. I just want to live as a normal person. Filial was the worst of them all. She called us crazies and said a bunch of mean things about Father.
I did not! You're lying! Fultz is trying to frame us.
It's not like I'm the only one who heard those things. After that, you and Toddy and a bunch of other people started talking about Clairvy. You were using all those things Clairvy brought up as an excuse to question Father. We're birds locked in a cage. The only way out is to destroy it. That's what you said, wasn't it?
You little...
Here we go.
You just want me gone, don't you? What did I ever do to you, huh? And you, Sheplo, have you forgotten who stood by your sickbed, watched over you, and changed your dressings? Come on, let's hear it then.
You're wrong, Filial.
Uh-oh.
We don't want you to die. You're our family.
Liar. You wouldn't be doing this if that were the case. So why? Why have you backed us into a corner?
She's gonna let them out.
We all live in the House of the Hearth. You know the type of work we do, Filial. A single betrayal can cost dozens of us our lives. It's not like it's never happened before. That kind of thing is hard to forget.
Ooh, that actually makes a lot of sense. Whoa.
That's why the House of the Hearth cannot tolerate any form of betrayal. Ever since we came to Poisson, you've had 7 secret meetings. A lot of the things you talked about really crossed the line.
7 is crazy.
You've been spying on us for half a month? Wait a second. Now that I think about it, the move to Poisson was just a way to make it easier to spy on us, wasn't it? Because we were all in one place. You've had this planned all along.
Filial, Nantoy, I'm sorry. I owe you both my life. I owe Clairvy too. If it weren't for all your help after I got poisoned, I wouldn't be standing here today. If this were any other situation, I would do anything to repay that kindness, even if it cost me my life.
Damn.
But rules are rules. I'm sorry.
I was thinking Arlecchino was being kind of I was thinking she was being kind of harsh, but it does make sense. They're in the assassination biz. They're in the secret intelligence. You know, they're in espionage. They're the bad guys. If somebody they trust betrays them, they're dead.
Why?
That's enough, Filial. We made a mistake, and we should own up to it. We broke the rules, plain and simple. And now we have to face the consequences. I'm sorry, Sheplo. Fultz. I'm sorry, Father. We accept our punishment.
Chapleau, according to the rules of the House of the Hearth, how should these traitors be punished?
All those who betray the house pay with their lives.
And so it shall be.
Father, please wait!
Uh-oh.
Something you want to say, Linny?
Please reconsider, Father. What Filial and the others did, does it really count as betrayal? We all come from broken families. From the very first day we joined the House of the Hearth, we wanted nothing more than to make it a real home. But the truth is, None of us know what a real home should look like.
Spit
I'm not
facts.
saying I have all the answers. All I know is this. Killing Filial and the others may uphold the rules, but doing so will only bring us further away from being a real family than we've ever been.
Ooh, God, that was a line.
So please, Father, please reconsider.
I agree with Linny.
Father, please.
Uh-oh.
Linny, you... I also agree with Linny.
Uh-oh.
An order once given cannot be rescinded. However, given the extent of your determination, I suppose we shall have to go about this a different way.
Here we go.
Our weapons?
Father, are you referring to a duel?
Precisely. The rules of the house will not be altered. Traitors must be punished.
Well, this is a boss fight right here.
However, resolving disputes with a duel is also one of our rules.
Oh my
and
God.
it also applies to me. Demonstrate a sufficient showing of strength, and I shall offer a concession.
She just was showing so much aura with the fucking fire in her hands.
Wait. Beat Father in a duel?
Impossible. Father is way too strong, even for Linny.
This is what she wanted us to help. She knew it was gonna come to this. She's so goddamn smart. Look at the determination. Oh, he pulls out the card. That's awesome. I didn't realize that was his weapon. They're like, all right, let's do it. She's gonna glance at us.
Did you hear that, Traveler? Lenny and the others have to duel the knave. What do you mean? If they lose, those people from the house are really gonna be executed. Hey, are you listening?
He's contemplating what she said. Is executing them really what she wants? No, it's not. But she has to save face.
Want to say a proper goodbye at least?
Anger makes you impulsive. Sorrow causes you to waver.
Back then, she never actually answered my question. But that makes the answer pretty obvious, doesn't it?
Looking at that expression on her face, she seems really serious about this. Guess that means there's no chance she's throwing the duel on purpose, huh?
There's no way the knave will lose on purpose, although...
Guests are around. Families are often on their best behavior. And any disputes are less likely to escalate.
When the time comes,
Make the choice.
that you deem most appropriate in the situation, and lend your help to the House of the Hearth.
Bam!
What's wrong, Traveler? Hey, where are you going?
He going to join the fight!
Traveler?
I'd like to see for myself what the fourth of the Fatui Harbingers can do.
We're asking to join the duel against the knave?
Fuck yeah! Ah!
I'll allow it. We do have a ready-made dueling ring at our disposal, after all. All I would advise is this. Keep a firm grasp on your weapon, and give it your all. Any less, and you may just lose your life.
She has so much aura. The whole world was vibrating. Alright, let's do this. I mean, I've done this boss fight before, I already know it. But, like, the story context of it now. I love this fight. Oh shit, we're just in it. Alright.
Is it my turn now? With these rising flames.
It's alright. It's gonna be a little bit of a grind because I am using a power character against a power character.
Is it my turn? Overrule.
Up and away! Shower me with...
Never saw those out with these rising flames.
I missed. It's alright, we're chilling.
Father's even stronger than I expected.
Spare your energy. Running is a blade.
Alright, I gotta switch up.
Have a taste of purgatory.
Alright, I know her moves pretty well. I've done this fight. I've done this fight very many times. I should go do the 3 hit. And then forward, and now we dash.
Laid bare.
Closing in.
Is it my turn now? Watch
I know with this we'll have to heal. Nope, run away. All right, we're good. She's gonna do the wing. Yep, and now we beat her ass. Let's heal up. Ooh. Alright, that didn't do that much damage. We're cool. Nice, fuck her up. Alright, first phase looking like it's going pretty well. Oh, I lost her. Wait for the wing. I just got hit by that. It's alright. Alright, phase 2. Easy peasy. Bam! I am gonna let the transition happen. I love the transition. And with the story part of it, it does feel more impactful. I need to not fuck up the start of this. Cinder of Two Worlds. Alright, I need to not fuck up this start of this. Alright, I fucked it up. Alright. Let's start get healed up. I think I'm gonna take a second to heal up my characters before I actually engage her. Alright, we're chilling now. Oh, I didn't realize they were helping me fight. Oh, the laser! It's alright, we're chilling, we're chilling. Alright, switch. Alright, this will be a good time to go in. Oh shit! Thank you, Lanyan Shield. Oh wait, we almost killed her? That's it? Alright, I haven't seen the cutscene yet. I know there's a cutscene after the fight. Ooh! Travel got moves. Oh, get it, Fermine!
You should know better than to crowd in one place.
Oh, she's gonna do the laser, isn't she? Oh no.
Oh, I know.
Oh shit! Alright, that was cool. Oh, he turned his sword. He didn't want to actually strike her.
Sorry for what? This pitiful excuse for an attack.
Fuck off. Oh, that was clean! Insanity. Come on, Traveler, you have all the elements, dude. Figure something out.
Made it out, did you? You're stronger than I expected.
What the fuck?
I can't move.
She could have just slaughtered us. She basically just pulled a Gojo.
Still, not strong enough to beat me.
That's the first fight homeboy lost, right? That was amazing.
I believe we can end things here. It's not often that we get to enjoy the company of guests, after all. We wouldn't want things to get too out of hand.
Brother, are you alright?
I got that ass whooped.
Lenny, given that I am the victor of this duel, as agreed, the punishment stands.
No!
I never thought things would end like that.
However, everyone involved in the duel demonstrated a remarkable level of strength and determination. In light of this, I'm prepared to change the method of execution.
This was her plan all along.
Elwar, the bottled flames I gave you for safekeeping. Do you still have...
Yes? I wasn't sure what they were for, but I've kept them super safe. I didn't lose a single one.
Wonderful. Then, in just a moment, I'll have you administer them.
Bottled flames?
Indeed. They're the product of a secret experiment. Under certain special circumstances, flames can be extracted from my person and preserved.
Oh shit, what the fuck?
Once ingested, searing pain will spread across every inch of your body. No harm will come to you physically, but your memories will be burned away, if you can withstand the pain. When you awake, you'll have forgotten everything you know about the House of the Hearth, and will be expelled from the organization.
Oh, I see.
Words. Administering this concoction will kill the version of you that grew up in the house, and give you a new identity.
So the dude we saw earlier with the scar didn't remember her. I thought he did, but he had no idea who she was. So that means the young man I thought looked familiar, the one selling newspapers outside of Palais de Memoria, he must have been the same horror we saw on the list of execution. He wasn't killed at all.
Memory is a mysterious thing indeed. Losing a portion of your memories will alter your sense of self.
Now, if my understanding of the knave is right, she really thinks of that as killing him. The horror that lived in the House of the Hearth is dead. The one that remains is simply a normal person living out his life with his beloved. Even so, it's much better than actually ending their lives.
So, you're just letting us go, Father?
You misunderstand. Memories are extremely important. Once consumed by flame, the version of you standing before me will die, and our secrets will die with you. So no, I don't intend to just let you go, because the person who survives will be nothing but a stranger.
Even so, I won't have to live in fear anymore. I'm sorry, Father. I'm sorry I let you down. But I really...
I mean, some people aren't aren't cut out for this kind of life.
Don't cry, filial. You haven't left the house yet, so there are still rules to be followed, yes? Remember what I taught you. Anger makes you impulsive, sorrow causes you to waver. Don't let yourself be controlled by your emotions.
Of course. I'll remember.
Dry your tears, and go pursue the life you really want.
Yes, Father.
I love her.
Chaplot, Fultz, Elwar. Take them back to Poisson. And bring Lenny and the others as well. I prepared 3 extra vials of bottled flames. As for whether to take them, the choice is yours. Goodbye, children.
Of course not.
The next time we meet, I will no longer be your father. Thank you for all you've done for the house. I hope you have bright futures ahead of you.
That is an amazing line to say after all that. She's like, even though you're no longer going to be family, I still hope that you can be happy. There's no way they would leave. They respect and love her too damn much.
Father.
Let's go.
Why couldn't she just tell them this was an option?
Here, grab my arm, Lenny. I'll help you up.
Thank you.
Clairvy.
She has to deal with Clairvy because Clairvy is spreading misinformation, and it's causing problems among the ranks. Oh, now it's nighttime.
Can we talk now? I've been waiting for a super long time. You really are Perry, aren't you? I haven't seen you in so long. How come you're all grown up? Wait, did I somehow travel to the future on accident? Or am I dreaming? What a long dream.
Neither. You died, Clairvy. That's what happened.
Oh.
You could have at least sugarcoated it a little. Look, she's so speechless.
If this really is Clairvy's younger self, then I would say she's probably had enough lies.
Oh,
Huh? That's it?
yep. If that's what Perry says happened, then I believe her. Perry wouldn't lie to me. Plus, I don't really need to know why I'm like this. I'm more curious about what happens in the future. If you're a harbinger now, Perry,
Yep.
that means Mother is gone, isn't she? Can you tell me about it? And
You never stopped trying to defy fate.
Yep.
At first, no one believed you. You could only vent your frustrations to the moon. In fact, you often sought comfort in the night sky. You wanted to see the aurora, so one night we promised each other we would go to Snezhnaya to see it together. Later on, you tried to run away, but you were brought back each time. Mother spared your life, but it wasn't out of kindness. Instead, she decided to make an example of you by slowly torturing you over time. That way, the other children would know what happens to traitors.
Yeah, that's fucked. That's severely fucked.
Still, you never gave up. Mother hoped that through ruthless duel after ruthless duel, she would be able to crown an ultimate victor among the children she raised. But you called on everyone to unite, to fight to a draw in order to reduce casualties. Your efforts may have only delayed the inevitable, but still. You gave them hope. You tried everything you could think of, but every attempt ended in failure. Still, you never turned your sword on Crucibina, and you never turned it on me. On that gloomy day, you told me, for the last 16 years of my life, I've done everything I can to fight for freedom. But now, I realize that the only freedom I truly possess is the freedom to choose to die.
Wow. That's dark.
I never imagined I would say something like that. I must have been feeling really worn down, but somehow, I still think I understand. According to Mother's plan, only one of us was going to make it until the end. And I always hoped that person would be you.
Fuck.
If I could do it all over again, I still don't think I would make a different choice. Even when I first met you, I knew you'd be able to do what I couldn't.
Is that so? Even now, I'm not sure I truly understand what kind of freedom you were trying to pursue. But as the head of the House of the Hearth, and as the children's father, I've tried to give them the most basic of freedoms. The
freedom to choose their own
own fate.
Yep, that's amazing.
It's something I discussed with the Eudex of Fontaine. The children who want to leave the house will have their memories wiped clean of all secrets pertaining to the organization. In return, they will be allowed to live a normal life in Fontaine without being prosecuted for their past.
They'll have no memory of their own crimes, so it's like, why should they be punished for something they technically didn't do?
Of course, I won't simply hand freedom to them on a silver platter. They have to fight for it and prove themselves worthy of it. Only freedom that is earned has true value.
That's more than enough. That's exactly the kind of life I was fighting for. You know, Perry, I think you're a pretty amazing king, and a really great father, too. I'm really happy that you're the one who took over the house. I guess I do have one regret, though. I still haven't seen the outside world.
Well, it just so happens that our dear guests over here have been to many nations and traveled to countless places. Perhaps they would be willing to tell you what the outside world is like.
Really?
Oh, man.
Of course! We've traveled all over the place. We've got so many stories, we could probably talk your ears off for 3 days straight.
Fucking pie boy. Talk about Geo-Electro-Dendro, yeah.
You know, I used to dream of being a bard.
Oh, God.
Playing the lute while singing into the winds of freedom. Even if there was no one there to listen, I would have continued to sing no matter what.
The land of
That's
contracts.
where Mora comes from. I never knew that before. If I had some Mora, I would buy 3 new dresses. One for me, one for Perry, and one for Mother.
Oh, man.
It's just too bad Perry doesn't like wearing dresses. And Mother, she probably wouldn't accept something like that either. I guess I just have to keep them all for me then. I could wear a different one every day.
This fucking poor Sunshine Child, man. The fact that she's already dead is so sad.
Those yokai you mentioned. I once saw a drawing of this one guy with horns on his head and a super scary face.
Oh, sounds like you're talking about an Oni. Yep, we've met one, and let Paimon tell you, they're not nearly as scary as they look.
Dendro.
I was always too afraid to skip Mother's fighting lessons, but at the academia, I bet you could do all sorts of secret things in class. Things that I'm just kidding. Being able to study whatever you want without having to fear for your life actually sounds pretty great.
And then lastly, you tell Clary all about the various nations you visit. Eventually the conversation returns to Fontaine, the nation she once called home.
The situation was super dangerous. Lenny and Lynette were accused of committing a crime, and they were going to have to stand trial at the Opera Epicles.
Oh no! That must have been...
Don't worry, we were able to turn the situation
Yes!
super quickly. Thanks to Detective Paimon, of course.
I was about to ask if she was gonna put the glasses and the mustache on. I'm so glad she did it.
How'd you do that? Come on, tell me.
Okay, so it was like this. After the failed magic...
Clary listens really intently to Paimon's story about her time on Fontaine. She seems really happy, like all her troubles have been forgotten. Maybe it's the first time she's ever been able to truly relax, but I'm not sure how long the moment can last.
Shadows don't have the capacity to learn or grow. Any new information...
As time passes, she's probably forget everything we've told her and go back to being that scared little girl who could only hide in the shadows. I was so busy thinking that I almost didn't notice the sun has risen. Oh, so that's why Arlecchino did it the way she did. So she would get her last request to see the sun. Because now she knows that the house is free.
Clairvy.
Cutscene.
Worked tirelessly from the shadows to overthrow the House of the Hearth. Now, by my authority as the Knave, I shall announce how this matter ends. You are hereby expelled from the House of the Hearth. You are no longer tied to this place, nor are you bound by its rules.
So she's free. Oh.
That I can finally leave.
Oh, that just broke my heart.
To experience the outside world as well? Oh, I almost forgot. There's no getting older for me. Still, seeing who you grew up to be makes me really happy, Parallel. Take care of yourself. Goodbye.
May we meet again someday.
That was a sad as fuck ending. or having her kick her out of the house just as the sun hit her. Just as the sun hit her and saying that, and her realizing what it meant that she was free. Ooh.
Paimon didn't even get to finish.
I also have certain sentiments left unsaid. I wanted to tell her that the aurora I saw in Snezhnaya was just as beautiful as the ones in the pictures.
Oh my god, Alekino sounds emotional for the first time.
But a shadow's memories reset at dawn. Had we delayed any longer, we wouldn't have had the time to say goodbye. Whatever regrets may linger, let them be lost to the coming of a new day.
Father?
It's Linny! Hey, Linny! What is he doing back here? Let's go.
Great fucking story, man.
Father, the bottled flames have been administered. Filial and the others have left the house.
And you? What have you decided?
Thank you for giving us that choice, Father. But we never wanted to leave the house. It's the only home we've ever known. Lynette and Fremine feel the same way. They're recuperating back at the Hotel Bouffe d'été. But I decided to come back and tell you where we stood.
I'm sure you're well aware of the expectations I have for you. I want you to follow in my footsteps and become the next king of the house. Yet you seem to have different ideas.
I didn't know that.
I must admit, I'm rather surprised by your decision to stay. There's nothing wrong with choosing to live a quiet life. Leading this organization is a heavy responsibility. One not so easily carried by someone forced onto the throne.
I just never understood what you saw in me. What made you believe I was deserving of that throne?
That's...
You're brave, talented, and, most importantly, you cherish your family. Do anything to protect them, even if it costs you your life.
Facts. That's probably my favorite thing about Linny.
Speaking up back there was so brave of you, Linny. It's all thanks to you that we were able to convince Father to back down.
You're a hero, Linny.
Hero. Father is the real hero.
Yeah, she was never planning on killing them.
Had Father gone all out during the duel, there's no way I would have walked away with my life. She must have had it all planned from the beginning, from the very moment she suggested a duel. I'm not deserving of that title. I'm not strong enough or smart enough.
You're wrong. In my opinion, all you need to be deserving of the throne is conviction and the necessary strength to act on it.
So he's got to get stronger.
We may have different ideas of what it means to be a family, but you can hardly be said to lack conviction. What you truly lack is strength. For someone of your talent, though, that's something that will come with time.
Facts.
Even without that strength, you still chose to face me in a duel, even though the odds were stacked against you. That capacity to honor your convictions is what I truly see in you.
I like this character more than ever now.
Father.
No one knows what the future holds, what tragedy or triumph may be in store. Being at the head of this organization requires the strength of will to face whatever comes. Caution will only hold you back. If reaching a certain standard were required to go after what you want, I would never have succeeded in killing my predecessor. Back then, there was still a considerable gap between our abilities.
Yeah, but she was able to push through.
Strength may decide the ultimate victor, but those who let a lack of strength dictate their decisions or undermine their convictions will never be worthy of the throne.
That was clean. Do you know how much of a life lesson that is, chat? Just because you can't do something being able to have the talent to do something makes sense. If you don't know how to do something, you know, you're not going to be able to do it. But if you let that stop you from doing it altogether, you'll just be standing in the same spot you were 5 minutes ago.
I understand.
You can never advance. You can never advance.
Children must grow up to surpass their parents. Only then can a family continue to flourish.
Learn, get stronger, do new things, keep pushing forward.
The road ahead is not an easy one. So I'll ask you one last time.
You've done so much for me, Father, and that kindness must be repaid. Plus, with Project Stuja at hand, there are many dangers ahead, and I, for one, don't intend to back down. Protecting my family at all costs. That's my conviction.
Then you're welcome to stay. As for Project Stuja, you need not be too concerned. If those cowardly businessmen and heartless dignitaries try to take us down, I'm prepared to teach them a lesson. Having members who longed for the light was our organization's last weakness. With those members no longer among our ranks, the House of the Hearth is like a spider hiding in the shadows. We need only wait for our prey to come to us. At present, our imperative is to use their plan to our advantage. In doing so, a crimson moon shall rise amid the frigid blizzards of winter. No demonstration of loyalty shall go unrewarded, and no sacrifice shall be in vain.
She went from being, you know, a loving parent to sound like a badass again.
As for the two of you, whether we meet again as friend or foe, I'll remember the camaraderie we shared in this moment, no matter how arduous the journey ahead. I hope we both reach our desired destination.
That was awesome. Wait 2 days. Why do you want me to wait 2 days? Probably for the other characters to heal. All right, where we at? Whoops, I should have let Paimon talk first. Yep, there they are.
Lynette, Fremine, how are you feeling?
Much better.
Good.
What about you? Are you feeling alright?
I'm bright as
I
rain.
knew you'd come out unscathed. Us, on the other hand, well, we've been bedridden for 2 days.
I couldn't even turn over.
I couldn't even turn over. Oh, and I wanted to ask, is Claire V gone? Linny and the other members have left Poisson and returned to the House of the Hearth. According to him, there haven't been any more sightings of a spirit roaming the house.
I like this. We bid her farewell under a blanket of sunlight.
I see.
I'm glad. Father came to check up on us 2 days ago and told us about what happened with Crusabina and Claire V. Actually, I've met Crusabina before.
Really?
Wait, what? You've met the former man?
Crusabina died a year after Claire V. It was during the year between their deaths that I joined the House of the Hearth.
Oh shit.
Crusabina had an extremely cruel and radical way of doing things. While she was alive, the atmosphere in the house was suffocating. When I joined, though, the experiment she valued so much had already come to an end, and all the people involved, dead and injured alike, were gone. Crusabina never talked about the past with us newcomers. A couple of months after I joined, Father killed Crusabina and burned all her files. With that, the names of all the people subjected to her experiments, Claire V included, were lost to the flames, along with the painful memories they represented.
I wish you had mentioned this, you know, at the beginning of this quest.
Father took in Lenny and me a couple months after that, but she never mentioned anything about Crusabina or Claire V.
It really seems like something she was planning to keep to herself. The last time you talked to her, did she mention why she kept it a secret for so long?
She said she didn't want us to be affected by the darkness of the past. She was worried we'd develop a false sense of gratitude towards her if we knew about it. The foundation of a family should be free of any corrupting influence. Whatever happened in the past, it has nothing to do with who we are now.
That's a very Arlecchino answer.
And that's what Father told.
But I still thanked her for everything. It was only after hearing about what Crucibina did that I finally realized how insignificant our lives could have been. The members of the house meant nothing to her. If Father hadn't taken over the House of the Hearth, I probably would have learned.
Father rarely brings up the fact that she saved us. She doesn't believe that being indebted to her should be what ties us together.
No, she wants y'all to be a family.
But even if we didn't owe her anything, we may have arguments or times when we feel wronged. Some people may even choose to leave. But as long as Father is here...
Whether the path before us is bathed in sunlight or shrouded in shadow, we'll follow Father wherever she chooses to go. So I wanted to say thank you for helping us make it through this crisis.
Oh, we didn't do anything, really.
Just invite us back as guests so we call it even.
Of course.
Are filial...
I actually saw them at a cafe. They didn't recognize me. From what I could tell, they were drinking coffee and talking about one of the operas that started running recently. They seemed happy.
Awesome.
If I had to take a guess, I would say...
Alright, we did it. When the hearth flames go out. I love it. That was a fantastic story. Oh, it doesn't hang out quests. We got 2 for Nahida, 2 for Zhongli. Alright. Now from there, we're gonna go jump into this. And let's go see what Dain's up with. Let's go see what's up with Dain. That load screen though. Alright. Not what I meant to do, but okay. Oh, Catherine, the fuck?
Perfect. It's you two. I have a commission.
The only ones for the job.
Oh, I hear that a lot.
If our help is really that important, it's probably some Archon class commission, right?
I never heard that commission classification before.
The Adventurers Guild doesn't employ that kind of classification system. In fact, all it asks us to do is to find a missing person.
Huh? Then why did you say...
I came across this commission while reviewing our backlog not too long ago. It
Oh.
seems simple, but our records indicate that over a dozen successive efforts to complete it have all ended in failure, despite attempts by several accomplices. With the reputation of the Adventurers Guild and the performance of the Sumeru branch at stake, it's in our best interest to assign this commission to the adventurer with the highest completion rate over the past few years.
I mean, business makes sense.
Well, that's us for sure.
Fight will get you everywhere with Paimon.
If it proves to be beyond your capabilities as well, I'll talk to the committee.
Okay, so who are we looking for? And what is it about this?
This commission was jointly issued by the residents of Vimara Village. They say one of their own villagers has gone missing, but the problem is, they don't know the missing person's name. They can.
What the fuck?
They're all from the same village, but they don't even know his name?
Something must have erased his name.
If so many adventurers have failed to complete this commission, maybe this missing villager doesn't exist at all.
Unlikely. Several villagers came by to issue the commission, and judging by their appearance and tone of voice, they seemed incredibly sincere. It certainly didn't seem like a joke. Besides, putting up a commission requires a processing fee. There aren't many upsides to a prank that costs Mora to carry out.
True.
It would probably be best to go to Vimara Village.
Alright then, let's go! Paimon's starting to get...
Alright. Bedtime story. Boo-doo-doo. Alright, chat. I'm gonna run to the bathroom before we get this started. Be right back. I'm back. Where were we? Alright, about to chat. About to teleport. Ugh, fuck. Oh, the withering. I fucking hate the withering. How many? Okay. We're probably... no, because it'll take 60.
To Vimara Village! Why don't we talk to some of the villagers to learn a little bit more about the missing guy?
Alright, let's see if we can figure it out.
Hello there. You look at...
Oh, no, we're adventurers. Catherine sent us to look into a commission here in Vimara Village.
Oh, somebody missing. Hold on, just pulling up the chat again. It was covered by all my other stuff.
Ah, so you're here about that then. You're not the first, that's for sure. We've certainly made a lot of trouble for you all. To be honest, we aren't holding out much hope. Many adventurers have made their way out here, confident they'd be able to help us, only to leave soon after with nothing. We've pretty much had it up to here in questions, and the area around the village has practically been overturned in search of clues. But no one has been able to make any head.
So, this person we're looking for, what's his name? Where did he live? Does he have any relatives?
I don't know. I really have no clue. I couldn't tell you.
Okay, guess you are really sick of answering.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to sound short with you. I was actually just giving you my answer to your questions.
Okay.
I know it may seem like we don't have anything to offer by way of information, but I promise you, we all have a very strong impression of him. When you live in the same village as someone, you develop a lot of memories together, you know?
That's why it's so surprising they don't remember his name.
We just don't know the specifics. Maybe we did at one point, but at least that's what everyone in the village seems to think. We've all exchanged what we know, and that was the only logical conclusion.
Alright, specifics aside then, what kind of...
Young guy, in his early 20s probably. Incredibly kind sort of person, always willing to lend a helping hand. I'd chat with him when I didn't have any customers. I even saw him stick out his neck for others on more than one occasion. Very interesting guy, that one.
Okay.
Talking about him, you don't seem nearly as down in the dumps as you did before. Seems like he left a pretty good impression on you.
That's why it's so surprising they don't remember who he is.
But of course, everyone in the village is pretty fond of him. We wouldn't have issued that commission otherwise. There aren't many young people like him nowadays. So genuine and pure. To think that he just up and disappeared one day.
Could he have just moved away?
No, he's not the type to leave without saying goodbye. And anyway, moving away without being seen by a single person in the village? There's no way he would have been able to manage that.
Well, we know this is our in-between quest between nations, so I'm assuming, you know, we know Dain's going to be involved. So I'm wondering if it has to do with the Hilly Troll curse.
Alright, thanks for the information. We're gonna go ask around some...
Maybe this person is actually from Conria?
If this commission is really as challenging as Catherine made it out to be, we're gonna need to carry out a very detailed investigation.
Alright, next.
Is that guests I hear?
Yes, sir. Oh, is he blind?
Grandpa Amadea, we're here to help you look for the guy that's gone
Ah, so that's what brings you to these parts. Coming all this way for our sake. That's so very kind of you. With your help, I...
Could you tell us a bit about him?
Of course. I'm happy with my failing eyesight. I'm afraid I can't offer much about his appearance, but I do remember hearing the sound of his voice. Not recently, of course. That loss has left me feeling quite empty.
Jeez.
I don't think his parents are still living in the village, but somehow he never seemed lonely. In fact, he was usually the one offering companionship to others. He would often take time to visit the elderly or play with the orphans in the village.
He sounds great.
And whenever someone had something on their mind, he was there to listen with open ears. He always knew just what to say. As the village chief, I owe him many thanks. Helping villagers navigate difficult moments in their lives should have been one of my responsibilities. But he was often the one rising to the occasion.
Wow, he seems like such a nice and gentle person. No wonder his disappearance affected you all so much. But, you wouldn't happen to know any details about his name, address, or family situation, right?
Yeah, that's definitely supernatural.
I'm ashamed to admit it, but I just can't remember. No matter how you look at it.
It's okay. There's no need to force yourself to try.
Because if the people loved him this much, enough to pay for him multiple times to be found, and could talk so highly of him.
What do you think?
A lot of things not adding up. There's probably more than meets the eye.
Paimon thinks so too. Like, the name thing. And nobody has been able to tell us anything about his family or where he lived. It's like this guy's been erased from reality or something.
It's more like he's someone who only existed in people's memory. Ooh.
Wait, so you're saying it's not that he's been erased, necessarily, but more like he never existed to begin with?
Huh.
Okay, Paimon's gonna need some time to process that one. Someone who only exists in people's memories?
That's weird. Could it be like what happened with the Greater Lord Luca Tavata, like some sort of mass alteration of people's memories? Didn't we have that happen with the Balladeer too?
You two are the adventurers who just arrived, right? You're here for the Vamara Village Commission?
Yes.
Sure are. We were just looking into the case.
I'm so glad to hear that. Thank goodness you haven't given up. I've been so worried the Adventurers Guild might cancel our commission. My name is Atosa, by the way. I grew up here in Vamara Village. Anyway, I just wanted to say, please keep searching for a missing villager. I'm begging you. You have to find him.
I'll make sure we track him down. We'll certainly try our best.
No need to worry. We'll give it our best shot. Were you close to the missing villager? Are there any leads you can give us?
I mean, that sounds like they were messing with Irminsul, right?
I'm not sure this counts as a...
This is the proper quest, right? I didn't accidentally pick like an interlude quest. No, it really is. Because I was doing the interlude quest on my own. I do need to catch up though. Do. KSA, so. What's this?
Is this the place? Under this tree?
Yep. I know it doesn't look like much, but this place is very meaningful to me. We used to always sit together under this tree and talk. Sometimes we would look up at the clouds in the sky or stop to feel the wind against our skin. We could sit there for hours at a time, never realizing how long it had been. I was actually adopted by the people of Vamara village. The forest rangers found me in the woods as a child. I was surrounded by such good people, and growing up in the village was so
alone.
How should I put it? When something's bothering you, or when you have good news to share, you always want to talk about it with somebody. But for the longest time, I didn't know who I could talk to, or if I should say anything at all.
That's sad.
Everyone has their own problems to deal with. Really?
I used to have someone like that.
Exactly how I feel?
I feel like I could talk to no matter what, but now I have a lot of friends who understand me and would be happy to hear me out.
Wow, that sounds really nice. You're quite lucky.
I feel I'm to rely on.
To our missing village. No matter what came my way, I knew he was so thoughtful and pure, and patient too. Whenever I talked to him, he would always seem so interested, as if the things I was describing were just as important to him as they were to me.
I'm a little surprised that, you know, the post-Fontaine quest is taking us to something about Samiru. That's a little weird.
Ever since he disappeared, there's been so much I wanted to tell him. No, none of those things matters now.
Wow. Did he ever tell you anything about...
He mostly just talked about interesting things he saw around the village. Oh, right! I did ask him about his parents once. I didn't know whether that meant they had left the village or passed away. And look at me. Talking your ear off and still nothing to show. The last time I talked this much in one go was when we were come to think of it. Every time we talked, it always seemed to be around. Time always passed by really slowly. Even when it felt like we'd been talking for hours.
Interesting.
The sun would still be at the same position in the sky.
Interesting.
Well, time always seems to pass slower when you're relaxed, right? What's wrong, Traveler?
It's always the same time of day, and time never seems to pass. Based on what we've learned, this is definitely not a regular missing person case. What Atosa just told us about time could be the key to unraveling the whole mystery. That kind of happened with Nahida, didn't it? Oh, shit, hilly trolls.
Hey, look at those hilly trolls.
Here we go. The fucking abyss.
The Abyss Order. Could they be the ones behind?
Here we go. Let's go BS. I guess straight up attack us.
We've been spotted. Quick!
Alright, let's do it. Hold this. Is that it? That's not it. Heal up. Yeah, fuck it up. Easy peasy.
Thank you so much. I wasn't expecting monsters to show up.
It was no trouble.
The question we should be asking now, why is the Abyss doing right here?
Now that I think about it, the hilly trolls around they seem agitated and would often attack anything in sight. Chief Amadea doesn't allow the children to play in the area around the village anymore.
Maybe the Abyss Order well, we should head back and check out the situation in Vimara Village just in case. If the Abyss Order is plotting something that could spell trouble for the villagers.
Facts. Hold on one second.
Wait a second. That person, it's Dainslev!
Of course it is. I just realized, did I spell Homeboy's name wrong?
Ah, it's you two.
No, I didn't. Okay, cool. Of course, every time it's Dain. He's like the real main character.
Oh, a friend of yours? Well, I'll leave you all to.
Yep, see you later! Why do you always have to pop up out of nowhere like that? Is it your life's mission to jump scare us or something?
It's hardly personal, or intentional for that matter. As long as you and I are both in pursuit of the Abyss Order, we're bound to cross paths.
Also true.
So you're here to investigate the Abyss Order then? That would explain the monsters you were fighting just now.
Naturally. Hold on. Are you not here for the same purpose?
But I admit we ran into them on accident. We're also on their tail.
No matter. It may have taken you a while to catch on, but I'm sure you've also realized by now. There's something strange about this place. The Abyss Order is most certainly planning something in this area. Or worse, their plan could already be in motion.
I mean, I'm wondering if the Abyss is trying to affect Irminsul, and that's why the memory of this guy is so fucked up.
You think the Abyss Order is behind the hilly tree?
As things stand, I highly doubt that is their primary motive. I would imagine the increased hilichurl activity is merely a
byproduct
of whatever it is they're really trying to accomplish.
Still, the hilichurl activity is causing a lot of problems for the people here. We should stick around for a while and protect the village, don't you think?
The best way to protect them is by figuring out what the Abyss Order is truly planning. That is how we prevent further tragedy.
Well, let's see what we can learn from the villagers, and after that, you also owe us many answers.
And you shall have them. Don't worry. There should be ample time to talk.
Yes, Sasuke. Return to the village, gather intel on what you learn, the question of the villagers, eventually the shadows grow dark.
So that was the commission that brought you here to Vimara. Someone who seems to only exist in people's memories.
Interesting.
It is indeed quite intriguing. I would agree that it's unlikely you have a simple missing persons case on your hands. However, any possible connection to the Abyss Order is still unclear. It appears all we have by way of clues is increased hilichurl activity. And that is certainly not much to go off of.
Right! That mysterious voice he heard in his sister's memory. The one who called himself a sinner. Who is he?
Oh yeah, that.
Traveler, let me ask you this. Do you believe your sibling to have betrayed you?
In a matter, I have faith in her. In a matter of speaking, yeah.
I sense hesitation in your words. After all, you still haven't figured out there's still hope for the two of you to reconcile. Irreparable damage has not yet been done.
As far as you know.
The sinner you wish to know about, his situation is different. He and his fellow sinners have long betrayed me, and long betrayed. His name is Vedrfolnir, the Visionary.
Vedrfolnir. It's funny, that reminds me of a Final Fantasy, there was a character in Final Fantasy 14 with a similar name, but his name was, was it a dragon? Pronounced Vedrfolnir.
I'm loath to admit it, but he is also my kin, my older brother.
Oh shit.
Brother?
There were 5 of them. The 5 sinners of Kanria. The wise Roptatyr.
Roptatyr.
Visionary Vedrfolnir. Gold Rhindaughter. The foul Sertologi. And Rehir of Solnari, Rerir.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Sir Delogi was from Conria? Did I know that? I don't think I knew that. And I think we actually meet Vidofnir. I think that we didn't. Isn't that who we fought in or was it Rhine-Daughter? It might have been Rhine-Daughter. That we fought in Skirk's story quest? I know we fought one of them.
No matter how eroded my memory may become, I will never forget their names. One day, I shall have my vengeance.
Oh?
Wait, some of those names sound really familiar. Rhine-Daughter is the one who created Albedo. Sir Delogi is Skirk's master. And the one we just learned about, Dain's brother, Vedafulnir. If he was the voice of the sinner, then the one who inspired Clotar to create the Abyss Order was him.
Bruh. If that's true, then the stone slates we found in the ruins of Fontaine, the ones that outline Fontaine's prophecy, that was likely Vedafnir's doing as well.
Once people of great esteem in Conria. Those who carried the hopes of the nation. They were the best of their peers. Outstanding. 6 of us. Together. We should have been the ones to prevent the disaster. The ones to stop the Vinster King from continuing to rock the
Vinster King
foundation of the world. Yet, deep within, the 5 of them craved something more. They could not resist the call of the Abyss, and divided among themselves a power that could destroy the world.
I
So
see.
they became sinners, but also transcendent beings, each in possession of world-shattering power.
So are they the reason Conria fell?
And when the cataclysm occurred, not one of them stood up in defense of their nation. Not one came forward to prevent the tragedy. And for that, they shall never have my forgiveness.
So, if I remember correctly, Conria was destroyed by the gods. I never did figure out why the gods attacked. They said something like because they had such an advanced existence without the need of the gods, and it made them a threat. Fine. Is this really what it was? That they were messing with the abyss power, and it actually made them a threat?
Indeed. If they are not stopped, the day is sure to come when they will also betray the entire world. Of course. As I said...
So, Dain, what have you been looking into?
I've continued to investigate the questions surrounding the Loom of Fate. It's been quite some time since the initial operation was launched. By retrieving the eye of the first field tiller, we were able to stop part of their plan from coming to fruition.
Oh, Paimon remembers! Weren't they going to use it to corrupt Osial and make a god or something?
That was hyper old. Osial was a boss that we fought.
Indeed. However, it's obvious that was just some sort of technical experiment. The eye was integral to their plan, yet somehow, despite failing to obtain it, they've skipped the experimental phase and found some other way to keep moving forward. There are many signs pointing to that.
Then what should we do?
Our most pressing concern is to determine the purpose of the Loom of Fate. From there, we'll be able to deduce the Abyss Order's true objective.
Well then, this is getting interesting.
Based on the intel I've gathered so far, I suspect the Loom of Fate is related to the ley lines.
The ley lines?
Traveler, you were able to observe your siblings.
Well, that due to the fact that the ley lines in the air were unstable.
My recent investigation has shown that Abyss Order activity in a particular area is usually followed by a series of issues with the ley lines.
And though the thing that flows through the ley lines are memories.
Right. Then our commission here in Vimara Village, the person who seems to exist only in people's memories, could it be connected?
I want to say that we had something like that in Inazuma, where we were seeing memories of people that had fallen because of the ley lines. Loom of Fate, the missing person that doesn't exist. What's the connection between all of this?
Possible. I'll join your investigation tomorrow.
Well, if we're teaming up with Dain again, we're gonna need all the energy we can get.
Alright, so we go rest. Here we go. I'm very interested. Where we go?
Dain? Hello, Dain?
Fucking Paimon. I wouldn't want.
Something happened?
I wouldn't want to hear Paimon's voice first thing in the morning either.
The missing person from...
Oh, young guy? Early 20s?
There appear to be certain memories in my mind that weren't there before.
Oh shit.
Memories of him.
Maybe we just talked.
No, it wasn't a dream. There, and I'm certain I've never met this person before.
Interesting. Well, what exactly do you remember?
I remember handing him the eye of the first field tiller.
Oh shit.
Okay, so this missing person definitely has something to do with the Abyss Order then.
Indeed. And it appears he possesses the ability to implant memories into the minds of others.
It kind of reminds me of Bleach. If you guys ever watched the Fullbring arc, Tsukishima, one of the bad guys, had the ability to, if he cut you with his sword, he could implant himself into your past. And he basically would rewrite your history, but with him involved.
Wait then. All the memories the villagers have of him, could they be fake too? Maybe they never knew him at all. Why would he do something like that?
Whatever the Abyss Order is planning,
What sort of truth?
that their goal is still to obtain the eye of the first field tiller. They haven't stopped searching for it.
Do you still have it?
The only person who knows its location. Perhaps implanting that particular memory was an attempt. Your concerns are not entirely unfounded. I don't believe the Abyss Order is capable of altering reality. However, considering their single-minded pursuit of the eye, come with me.
Oh, so you're going to take...
What if someone follows us? If we go straight there, someone on our tail just exposing the eye's location. Maybe the reason the Abyss Order implanted the memory in the first place is to force Dain to confirm the eye's location. Given what I know of him, though, I'm sure Dain already thought of that possibility. It seems like he might already have a plan.
Of course.
Interesting. They just want Dain to second guess himself. Dun dun dun.
So you hid it way out here? Not an easy place to discover, that's for... Well, let's
Yep.
go check to see if it's safe.
Traveler, wait.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
The hell was that? I read there's someone's been messing with the tree. Urban Soul. Oh. Is this going to be a domain? No. Oh, maybe. Oh, it is. All right, cool. All right, we'll blow through this real quick. Interesting. There we go. I was expecting a fight.
Closing in. Showing you praise. Paradise shift.
mechanisms here
Yep.
have changed over time. You can access the upper floor through the side door. Perhaps you should try reactivating the mechanism over there.
Alrighty. More? I did not mean to do that. Oh, that was a waste. That's a field tiller, right? He is in fact turning on. Close enough. I do so much damage now. I love it. I finally feel like my team really came together. I know. Double DPS. Skirk likes a certain kind of team, but like, she benefits really well. Not to mention that Melts does insane damage when triggered by
Make sure all the
by
rooms are
Pyro.
pointing in the direction indicated by the light. That should unlock the mechanism.
Wait, what? Oh. Oh, alright, I see. I understand it now.
The door.
Easy.
Let's go. Our destination is just up ahead.
Is it really? Almost there. I think. Well, it said door resurrection activate. That's usually at the beginning and the end. So I don't even know if there's a boss fight. I would like there to be a boss fight.
Looks like we can't go any further.
Where's the eye?
Be on your guard. I sense the presence of the abyss.
Boss fight. Oh, this fucking guy again. Or one of these guys, I should say. Die. I did not mean to do that. The character switching is... I was... Hold on. I'm not using the Skirk because obviously this thing's got a cryo shield on it. I doubt Skirk will actually do anything. He dead.
Just as I suspected. The false memories were a trap. The Abyss Order just wanted to follow us here. Now that they're in the vicinity, we should have a chance to see.
Uh-oh.
Dain? What's wrong?
Can you feel that? There's been a disturbance in the ley lines. It must be the work of the Abyss.
Wow, you must be really sensitive to that sort of thing. Paimon doesn't feel it.
You too. Do as I say. Use that mechanism over there and leave this place.
What?
The Abyss Order is putting something in motion. If you return to Vimara Village, I suspect you might finally have the opportunity to locate the missing villager.
The
Just
fuck?
think of it as a way to divide and conquer.
Huh. Something's not right. Dain does have a point. But something feels off. What am I missing? Uh-oh. Is this not where the eye is? Oh, hold on. We're following just Dain? What the fuck's happening? Who the fuck is this? Oh, he ready for a fight. Is this his brother? What?
I knew going along with your trap would be the only way to meet with you face to face.
Why the fuck would he send me away? What do you mean?
Your safety and that of the Eye? That's quite the gamble, Dainsliff. But I believe that I am the one walking into a trap laid by the Twilight Sword.
So you came here all on your own? What about those followers of yours?
Why would Dainsleif make me leave? Why? Why not just let me face her?
When the Twilight Sword is prepared for battle, any army I could send would only be marching to their doom. Better that I face you alone.
Alright, Lumine.
I know you must have a lot to say, but if it's a conversation you want, you'll have to defeat me first.
Tell me I get to do this fight. Tell me I get to play as Dain. Of course not. That would be too cool.
The Abyss Order's on the move. The ley lines are all out of whack. We better hurry back to Vimara Village and see what's going on.
Are those hilly trolls on the ground?
Look at those hilly trolls over there. Weren't they acting super agitated just a little while ago? Why are they so calm?
Huh?
In the New World, they bade farewell to the shrouded sun. At last, they no longer needed to dwell on their suffering, or try to differentiate between various thoughts of blasphemy. Such was the price they paid, and thus their souls became cleansed and pure.
The fuck am I listening to right now?
Did you hear that? What was that sound just? It sounded so gentle. Could that voice? Oh, this is weird. Let's... Fearless. Looks like the same thing is happening over here.
You see, we've reclaimed an endless amount of time to love.
Huh.
Face your tears. You know.
Weird.
Over there. It looks like they're sleeping.
In the end,
He whispered softly.
whisper, sleep well, Father. When you awake, that which differentiates us.
It almost sounds like a poem or... Well, now that the hilly trolls have calmed down, let's put the situation to the side for now. Dain said this might be our chance to find the missing villager.
No, he was just trying to get us out of there. Oh, I can't go to the store. I can't go to the map. That's weird.
Merciless.
Thank you, Farina.
Merciless.
Grandpa Medea, is everyone alright? The Abyss...
The Abyss Order? Thank
Oh.
you for your concern. But as far as I'm aware...
Well, that's good. Oh, also, you didn't happen to come across any clue...
Hmm? Someone's gone missing?
Huh?
Wow. So the false memories are gone.
Well, you know, the young guy from Vimara Village. That's kind of the whole reason we're here, actually.
Uh-oh.
Ah, I do apologize, you two. At least right now, I can't seem to recall whatever it is you're referring to.
And he didn't know what...
Perhaps you should try asking someone else.
And he didn't know what the Abyss Order was? They're probably erasing themselves from the collective unconscious.
Something's definitely not right. We just talked to Grandpa Ahmed. What do you think, Traveler? Could everyone's memories of the missing villager have been erased again? You're right.
Up there. We.
Someone's gone missing?
Just as expected.
You don't remember either.
That guy you said a bunch of nice things about, he's around 20 years old, and you said he was a kind...
Oh, I know who you're talking.
Really?
There aren't many young people who've earned that kind of praise from me. Then there's only one person who fits the bill. No doubt about it. But why'd you say he's gone missing? Yeah, I just saw him leave the village. There was someone else with him, too.
Oh, alright. That's weird.
Strange. Bayram seems to remember him. And apparently he just saw him? Do you think maybe it's not that there's something wrong with people's memories, but that we've somehow returned to a time before he went missing?
How the fuck would that happen? I'd say it's far more likely that it's related to memory in some way. I need to be careful with what's really going on. Oh, back to this. All right. People have forgotten about.
Just like what happened with Greater Lord Rukadevada, no one remembers him. Because there's been a change in people's memories. If we really did travel back to a time before he disappeared, that could explain why the villagers said he hadn't gone missing. If this person only exists in people's memories, maybe we're in someone's memory right now.
But how we have gotten here?
Right. Paimon totally forgot about the Leyline disturbances. We're in someone else's memory.
Uh-oh.
Just like how you entered your sim. That would also explain why we seem to be at a time before he went missing. It's a memory after all. Right. If he's someone who only exists in people's memories, then we're... Like, didn't Bayron just say that he saw him leave the village? Who knows how long this ley line disturbance is gonna last? We might not have that much time, and we don't even know whose memory this is. Good idea. We pretty much figured out that the missing villager has the ability to...
I already know where we're going. We're going to see the girl.
Right. That. Like, does it maybe leave a...
Implanting memories into the mind of others be an imperfect process. There's no way new memories could perfectly blend with the old ones. There has to be some kind of tell.
All the memories seem to be set in or near Vimara village, but I'm still not sure if they're restricted to this location.
The time doesn't change.
If time was allowed to pass within the false memories, there's a higher chance there's a difference between memories that arise from lived experiences.
No wonder!
Yep.
Time in the sky hasn't changed a bit! That's the tell of the fate. The implanted memories are basically taking place outside of the regular 24 hours of the day. If
yes.
the memories included the regular passage of time, it would be easy for people to tell that something was off.
Right.
Like there could be overlap or something. People might start to wonder why they remember doing two different things at the... That's why he makes sure the memories take place at a specific...
If we reconsider this conjunction, we already know the question of memory seems to be an obvious answer.
The color of the sky.
Yep.
Coincides with...
The girl.
Right! That's exactly what Atosa described.
Oh, come to think of it.
Here we go.
Every time we talked, time always passed by really slowly. Even when it felt like...
Yep, that has to be it. This is definitely Atosa. Yeah, that's...
Called it. So we're inside her memories so we can see the person. But how do we get inside her memories is the question. Oh, they said, well, I guess they said the ley line disturbances, right? Is this the guy?
So, you see, Granny Jahiet was a mercenary when she was younger. She just talks like that out of habit. She's not trying to scare the children on purpose.
What he's wearing, he looks like he's from Konya.
Oh, there I go again. Always talking about my own things. It's okay if you don't. You could also just talk about what you think of me?
That's definitely someone from Konya.
Oh, I think you're an incredibly strong and thoughtful young woman.
Yeah, look at the eyes.
You'll meet many amazing people and live a very happy life. You won't miss someone like me.
He probably became a hilly troll.
Are those your friends over there?
But he doesn't look... Why does he look kind of familiar?
Oh, right. This version of
Friends? I guess you could say that. It must have taken them a lot of effort to find me.
Huh.
So, I should see what they need. I'm sorry.
Another time, huh?
Wait, so that we know this person? How does he know us?
It's nice to see you, Traveler. I believe this is the first time we've met.
Oh, alright. Factor in the memories of the Abyss Order, the Lumifane, and everything else, I need to think of one person that can connect all of this. I mean...
Dain's brother, one of the 5 sinners of Conria. The one who stole the power of the Abyss.
I'm gonna say that...
No.
Oh, never mind.
Born into abject sorrow, he shall now become the Loom of Fate. The founder of the Abyss Order. The man who broke the curse of it.
That one.
You're Kari Bear Alberic.
Oh,
There we go.
you know me? That's quite the surprise. I don't believe I've met you before. Oh, I see. It was the memory, wasn't it?
Your sibling's memory.
Your sibling's memory. You saw the me from back then.
Oh, I'm sorry. This was so long ago that we watched that cutscene that I just didn't remember this guy from that memory.
This is Atosa's memory. I came here to say goodbye to, but I suppose I'll just leave her a message instead. Come, let's find somewhere.
Oh, that's cool. He just controls memories like it's no big deal. What the fuck? I wish I could read that. Oh, this is pretty. Oh, alright. And now we're on the Traveler. Talk to Caribou. This reminds me a lot of Skirk's story mission. Story quest, sorry. Alright, let's get our explanation done, but what the fuck this is.
I suppose you could call it the realm of my consciousness. I'm someone who no longer exists in the real world after all. As you well know.
You look quite exhausted.
It's nothing. I still have enough strength to play the part of a good host. I've always hoped that I'd get the chance to talk to you like this. And
this is a rare opportunity as well. I should try and learn as much information from Caribou as I can.
extreme sorrow and pain. Hope and regret coursing through your veins. And a degree of abyssal power that defies comprehension.
Duh.
Father told me that once I possessed all those elements, I would become the loom of fate. But despite his intentions for me, I never truly became the loom of fate.
He used it for his construction.
I was used as a means for its construction. In
The
truth,
fuck?
I died the moment I set everything in motion. The person you see before you now is nothing but a remnant of consciousness left over within the loom of fate.
So he's dead. That's why he no longer exists outside of people's
As for
memories.
your question, the loom of fate is a device capable of weaving ley lines.
What?
It can only be used to create and implant memories. But as more of it is completed, its power becomes stronger and stronger, until finally, It has the power to weave real ley. Once fully completed, the moment it gains the power to weave ley lines, it loses the lower level ability to influence memories, but it also becomes a tool that can change the entire world.
Interesting. So what's the source of your abilities to implant memories?
Yes. I have the ability to control the loom in its semi-completed form. I suppose you can think of it as a form of compensation. After all, its existence cost.
So the memories that suddenly appeared in Dain's mind were implanted by Caribur through the half-finished Loom of Fate. That makes sense, but I'm still lost as to why he went so far to introduce himself to all the residents of the village.
That. I was wrong to implant those memories. I'm sorry I caused so much trouble. I just wanted them to feel like I once existed in this world.
Makes sense.
As if...
So that's why I would never have guessed. But is there any kind of meaning to this? Does only existing in people's memory count as living?
I know. Why would I do something so... But I had to know what it would be like if I had my own life. What kind of person I would be. What other people would think of me. Chief Amadea. Baram. Granny Jahiyat. Atosa.
Atosa like fell for him. Oh, that's cute as fuck.
What would it be like if I could live alongside them? No cataclysm, no curse. Just a quiet life and a peaceful... I was curious, so even if that meant piecing together the version of myself that could have been. One memory at a time. I know it sounds... After all, any chance at living was stripped away from me when I was 8 years old. My consciousness left to mature in an illusory world of nothingness.
What?
And the form you see before you was nothing but an invention based on my father's appearance. An imagined version of what I would look like if I had the chance to grow up.
8 years old, though? This all says on the tragedy that occurred in Karnia back then. Tragedy.
I know. But if I could exist in the real world, I would return without a second thought.
That's not possible.
And surprise them with the...
As I understand it, even though you only appear in memories, your existence was a great comfort for them. They all believe you once lived among them.
I know.
Well, now that I found you, let's continue this conversation some other time. Dain still needs my help.
Captain Dainsleif. Twilight Sword, you mean? No need to meet up with him. Things should all... Exactly. As someone who could only exist in people's memories, the fact that I'm able to talk to you in my consciousness like this can only mean one thing. The Loom of Fate has already been completed.
Oh, fuck. The Loom of Fate is already completed. That means the eye of the first field tiller must have fallen into the hand of the abyss. Could something have happened to Dain?
No need to worry about Captain Dainsleif. He's absolutely fine. The only reason he lost the eye was because I happened to guess exactly what he was planning. Captain Dainsleif has had the eye inside his body this whole time, hasn't he? His plan was to lure the Abyss Order to a false location, capitalizing on their pursuit of the eye in order to have the chance to confront the princess.
Oh, fuck.
He'd then hand the eye to you and tell you to take it away from that location. That way, Captain Dainsleif could accomplish his own goal and ensure the safety of the eye all at once. A very thorough plan. That's right. Because in his mind, he had given it to you already.
Oh, they changed his fucking memory at that end. Oh, no.
Before you two entered that false location.
Right before he gave us his fucking...
Traveler, wait.
Wow.
We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. So when Dain froze up back then, it was because a false memory was implanted in his mind, no wonder.
I implanted the memory of him handing... Given the tense situation at that time, Captain Dainsleif failed to notice anything out of the ordinary, and took that... I'm sorry, Traveler, but I needed the Loom of Fate to be completed.
So Dain had the eye the whole time until the Abyss Order took it away. I'm not sure there's anything we could have done. Nothing was complete. What are you planning to do with it?
I promise I'm not trying to conceal anything from you, but I truly have no idea what the... Tevat's ley line system is deeply entrenched in the planet. Creating new ley lines can neither replace nor extend the ones that already exist in the face of everything they could be planning. I fear I'm too insignificant to even get a glimpse of the bigger picture. In any case, I had my own use for the Loom of Fate, and my goal... You remember my father, don't you? Clotar Alberic. I believe you saw him in your sibling's memory, after he used the power of the Abyss to restore consciousness to my hilichurl form. I suffered from an indescribable level of mental anguish.
Okay, this I remember.
To comfort me, my father told me a story. That this was a fairy tale world where I had to take on the form of a little monster.
Yeah, didn't he die?
The story managed to dispel my fears. My goal was simple. To use the Loom of Fate in its near completed form. When its ability to create memories was at its strong, to implant a specific memory into the minds of the hilichurls.
Oh, that's why they calmed down.
I would tell them a story, just like my father did for me.
Oh, that's adorable, honestly. That's the cause of hilichurls calming down. It was his story. So that was his goal. The only thing he wanted. He had a device, powerful as Loom of Fate has disposal, and all he wanted to do with it was to offer the hilichurls a moment of comfort and peace.
I can't change the world. Not when I lost the very right to exist within it. Implanting those memories, that was the most worthwhile thing I could offer. All that's left of my existence is a wisp of residual consciousness tied to the Loom of Fate. In truth, that trace of my consciousness should have dissipated long ago. My goal was the one thing that allowed me to hold on all this time.
You know, this is a little side story in between nations. It's actually pretty interesting that they wrote it so well. Well, let's go find out what happened with Dain. Oh shit, cutscene. You just gonna fade away?
Looks like I was too late to see Kari Bear one last time.
Oh shit. They finally get to meet? Like, for real? Aww.
Kari Bear's consciousness is gone, and this space will soon disappear along with it. Neither of us belongs here. That's why we're not tangible.
Oh, do they finally get the top for a second?
Were that not the case, I'd love to hug you too.
Alright, that was...
How about a conversation?
I've been saying, like, sometimes they put cutscenes in that are just like, but why though? Okay, that one definitely needed a cutscene. Hold on, I need to fix my hair.
The chance to just stop and talk like this is certainly not easy to come by. Wouldn't you agree? That battle early, the one against Dain, I mean. I didn't expect that after everything, he would still hesitate to raise his sword against me. Were it not for that, perhaps I'd still be no match for the Twilight Sword.
500 years.
Even after 500 years. The Loom of Fate, huh? I still haven't found a way to utilize it to its full potential before the heavenly principles awaken.
Oh?
Yes, for
For 500 years now, ever since the cataclysm in Conria, there's been no sign of activity. Not long ago, you witnessed the Hydro Archon destroy her divine throne.
Yes.
Such a flagrant disregard for the rules, and still Celestia took no action. I suppose that's proof enough of the Heavenly Principles situation. However, the Heavenly Principles will awaken. We just don't know when that will be, or what might trigger it.
You really hate the Heavenly Principles, don't you?
You could say that. Just look at Kari Bear. He was so pure and single-minded. The space we now find ourselves is a perfect representation of who he was. Quiet and peaceful.
Right, it was the Heavenly Principles that cursed Conria, right?
Even as a hilly churl, seeing the terrible sight within the mirror wasn't enough to... He brought comfort to the people of this world, even though he was denied the very right to be a part of it. So ask yourself this. Who was it that deprived him of that right to exist? Of course, that's only one example. My feelings about the Heavenly Principles are too complicated to explain in just a few words.
I understand.
Ether?
Ether. Is he gonna say something?
You're the only one in this world who calls me that.
Alright, yeah, I needed this.
There's so much I wanted to ask you, but for some reason, I'm not interested in asking those questions right now. There's just one thing I have to ask. One thing I could never understand. Why? Why can't we continue our journey together?
Who the hell are they?
At the end of my journey, I arrived at a place known as the Sea of Flowers at the end. Do you remember? A long time ago, when we traveled between worlds...
Oh, hi, Angel.
You told me you wanted to find a place in the universe where that one flower was in full bloom.
Oh.
To have a place like that suddenly appear before me, well... Would you think of that as a coincidence?
You mean...
I miss you too, Ether. But as this war continues to rage, and as I continue to... I don't even know how to face myself sometimes, let alone my own brother.
So she's done some stuff that's questionable.
What's going on?
This space has lost its tether. I doubt it'll be able to exist much longer. In fact, aside from our inability to physically interact with each other, there's something...
We won't be able to remember anything.
This space. With Kari Bear gone, we won't be able to remember anything that happened here.
Then what was the point of the conversation?
Everything in space will be wiped from existence, including all memory of our reunion.
You're only telling me this now?
That is fucked. My cat's clawing my leg.
Still so sleepy. Oh, Paimon woke up a little earlier than you, so Paimon will fill you in. The villagers said that they saw us sleeping near the village yesterday. They couldn't wake us up no matter how hard they tried, so... Oh, and Dain came by just now? It looked like he was injured.
Yeah, Lumine beat his ass.
Didn't say anything, though. Just made sure that you were alright and left. Kinda seemed like he had a lot on his mind, but that's Dain for ya. Let's think for a second. We were in the... He was the missing villager that we've been trying to find, right? And after that... Paimon doesn't remember... Wait...
Yes, Akamisha was complete. The missing villager, the only person existed in the people's memory, was Carabel all along. But now that he's gone, not sure how to explain these things to the villager.
What happened after that?
After that, I can't seem to remember. Maybe I'm just tired. I feel like something else happened, but I can't remember. I'm not sure why, but it always feels like I lost something. Ooh, that's sad.
Ah, there you are.
Bayram, you sure seem happy. Did something good happen?
Something good? Huh. It's just that, well, the village organized another search party yesterday. It didn't, so they were searching away when suddenly this one guy, according to him, one day around dusk, he was passing by this one tree outside there he was, sleeping under that tree all by himself. His parents came a little later to wake him up, and they all left together. It looked like
he gave them a good memory.
We all started to feel like that really is what happened. Kind of strange that we forgot all about it for so long.
He gave them a good memory so they would stop thinking about it. That's how Care Bear said his goodbye. That was the last memory he gave them.
We also remembered his name, Curry Bear.
Curry Bear, I'm sorry.
It's not a name you hear every day. Would have been helpful if we remembered it sooner.
That's a unique name. Make sure you remember this time. I like that.
I hope he's happy wherever he is.
He's fucking dead.
Seems like everyone thinks Curry Bear left the village. That's probably for the best. At least they have some sort. Paimon wonders how Atos is doing. Maybe we should go check. Paimon didn't see her in the village just now.
She's probably at the tree. Alright, let's go finish this off. I'm gonna wrap up this quest line just in time. There's their tree.
Oh, it's you two. I was part of the search party, so I mean, honestly, I just can't believe I forgot something so important.
Maybe he wanted you to forget him. I'm sure he wouldn't want you to forget him.
It's funny, but I have this feeling I guess it doesn't really matter anyway. Life is made up of a series of memories. As long as I hold on to our time together, he'll always be a part of my life.
She was definitely in love.
I'm just happy I got to meet him. So...
she's heartbroken because he's gone. How much you can really say there, homie?
Okay, I'll admit. I'm just putting... I was dumped, wasn't I? Otherwise, why would he just leave like that without saying goodbye? You don't need to comfort me. It's just like Curry Bear said. It's the things we overcome that make life more precious.
I like that.
And you know, if he has a heart, maybe he'll come back and see me one day.
Yeah, not likely.
Anyway, thanks for all your hard work, you two. I promise I'd help Granny Jahiet with something.
Well, that should be it, right? Oh, right. Weren't you about to tell Paimon what happened after?
Right. What was it that happened? I can't remember. It feels like there's something in my pocket.
A picture?
You must get along with each other, the two of you. Oh my god. That's a fantastic way to end that quest. Fantastic. Natlan, a new adventure. Go to the remote time harbor. Boop. Alright, we got time for one more thing. Let me see something. How much? 37. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna use one of these. So, I've been doing all the trounce domains. Just because I've never done them all, so I've been trying to clear them out as one by one. And we're gonna finish up one more. Beneath the Dragon Queller. I'm pretty sure you get that from Zhongli's story quest, which I haven't done yet. So this is gonna be my first time doing this fight. But I have confidence in my team. Maybe I should have healed up first. Oh, am I gonna need a Geo character for this? Uh-oh. Ashdaya, sealed lord of Vishaps. Oh, well then. Oh, wait, is this one of the dragons? All right, let's see if we can beat his ass. All right, we got the damage. Now I'm really interested in Zhongli's story quest. Like, what does this go? Oh shit. All right, let's put a shield up just in case. Well, we can't attack. We might as well heal. Oh, never mind. Now we can attack. Let's get some buffs. Heal up. What the fuck? Was that supposed to stop this? How is that supposed to stop this? When there's a hit with a character without a shield, that character will continuously take hydro damage. Oh, okay, so we just won't use Farina for a little bit. Angel, baby, bad time, baby. No! Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. You know what? We'll use Farina to heal. Oh fuck. I got greedy. I didn't expect a giant burst there. Alright, let's just heal up Skirk. Oh god! So this thing's just using different elements. Okay. They're using cryo now? Alright, let's try to put some damage on the board. We still got the damage. Arlecchino still puts in the work. Dead? Nice. First try. Oh, back to Earth. So he was swapping through elements. I got it. That wasn't too bad. Give me that. Alright, that was fun. I didn't like that I let Skirk get killed, but, you know, I didn't expect the giant burst of hydro that he did. Alright, so let's claim my rewards. First time clear, gimme. And then, where are we supposed to go now? Oh, okay, we're supposed to leave from here. All right, chat. This is gonna be where we're gonna cut it off here. We got a lot done. We finished Arlecchino's story quest, which I was really into. Definitely got me in my feels by the end, and we finished Dain's Leaf's quest. So now, next stream we'll be heading over to Natlan, and once we finish Natlan, I think we just have the post Natlan quest, and we're all caught up. Unless, you know, Snezhnaya comes out before we get started, but we will see. But guys, thanks for everybody that tuned into today's stream. I hope you guys had fun. I hope you guys got in your feels too. Next Genshin stream will be next Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you guys swing by. I appreciate every one of you, and I'll catch you guys on the next stream. Later.